on, Lady Stevens, and we'll get this Murphy bastard for you.
Finish him. Is it just
Why
just him we're hearing? There's not a whole troop coming in. It's just him walking along.
You can hear him coming in
up the stairs.
No, he's not even going up the stairs. He's probably from where you can hear the
sound.
He's calling out, and he probably would head to where the Lord would normally work from, which was probably
the office place where Jim was in.
So
I mean, we could certainly. I mean, assuming that he's not like, even if he has a bit of magic about him or something, like we could probably take him out, and then if more people were called, we could leg it.
And we could try and find out where Carrie lives because he brought her home.
Okay. So he lets out a roar.
No, I mean,
you don't know where he's gone, but he lets out a sound of anguish. Downstairs, you hear him going, "My Lord!"
Oh yeah,
and you can
on the floor.
There's blood and shit everywhere downstairs, and not a dead prostitute in sight. I just realised that we had been streaming, but we haven't we missed the first half an hour of recording, so we'll be on the YouTube one. I'll put up a note about that. We're missing a bit of the live play. Okay, so so he's gone off, and you can hear him running around downstairs, and you don't know where he's gone or what he's up to, and your one is starting to head down the stairs anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going downstairs, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll drag you onto that map. So you're down at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, this carry on again. That map.
What's up?
And the map is for some reason or other the sync or the scale is wrong on it. Spare me a second. I'll resize. Please don't be running up and down the stairs. I can't be resizing these characters.
Every few minutes.
Yeah. And then the roof of the house falls in, and you all die. Okay, sorry, her and Jim. Oh, they've all gotten really small now. What the fuck? It's like when she came down the stairs, they got really small.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to look for the purpose of this moving this crap around? Are you all just going to stay in the one place? Are you?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, not stay in the one place. Stay together.
We don't know that. No, we don't know that.
Stay together.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah. Okay. Go on. So, what are you up to? You come down the stairs, and your characters are really small now.
We're looking for Murphy. We're not. I haven't got that map. The downstairs map.
You know what? That's because I didn't share it with you.
Very good.
No.
Okay. We're giant on the fucking map. What are you talking about, man?
No, you're not. You're tiny.
Adam's. I don't even see Jim.
Yeah, Jim is so small.
Adam.
Yeah, Jim has gone so small I can't see him. Oh, there's Whacker.
Adam's tiny.
Hang on, I'm moving Whacker in case Jim is under him. No, he's not.
Where's the?
I'll see if I can drag you. Actually, do you know what? Can I delete all these bloody tokens? Or if I just bring you back from the could end up with two of these. Okay, there we go. This is the way we'll do it. So, just drag you from the combat tracker back on. So it's all there now, all right size. Okay, so you're in the hallway. You can see the door that is here, the double doors here that was locked, are unlocked, and they are now open. So maybe he has a set of keys. And you don't know where he is. But however, you can see. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what you can see. You have to tell me what you want to do. So what you want to do? So that door is open, and Murphy's.
So the big double door in front of us to the
the arrow there is
is
open,
unlocked now.
Yeah. Okay, well, two of us should go in that door, and two of us should go in the other door, in the other room. What do you reckon?
Yeah, we're trying to trap Murphy.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I'm going to go in here, this door. You come with me, Whacker?
No, I'll go the other door, the double door.
Okay, you go there. So I need someone to come with me. The dog will come.
Okay, Chewie will go with you.
Yeah.
Stevens herself starts drifting off down towards the basement. So she's gone in a third direction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought she wanted to kill Murphy.
Well... Right, Whacker's just going to show over there. Where are you going? We're trying to get Murphy.
Yeah, I know this house. This is my family's house.
Is Murphy down there?
I don't know, but it's probably the logical place for him to have gone.
Right. Should we just follow her?
Right, will you
Yeah,
follow
we'll
her?
just
I'm
peek
checking
We're
ahead
the
running
and
room.
through
I'm
the
running
room
through
anyway.
the
just to
room.
make sure he's not there.
We're running through the room.
Okay, so you run through the room, and his cloak and stuff is gone. Well, most of it's gone. It looks like someone gathered it up, but there's bits of blood and everything, carnage, and everything else that was in the room.
Okay.
There. So you come back out.
And bring Chewie and Adam with us, and we'll go down. We'll follow the mad owl.
Yeah.
I mean, the lovely lady at the house.
Okay, so
So, Phil, I'd say, sorry, just one thing.
Mhm.
So after the fight with your man with Lutrell, and then when we went upstairs. About, I'd say, were we up there for more than an hour?
no, maybe half an hour. That
All
sort
right.
of away. Why would you?
Okay.
No,
then
maybe
Whacker.
since since the fight, probably about a half an hour. Yeah, but since you've got to the house, since Murphy left, and then you had the fight.
Yeah, it was
You-
just during the fight. During the fight, I cast magic weapon on Whacker's bow,
okay, yeah,
so that's an hour of that. But I'm concentrating on it, so
yeah.
I'm doing
I'd
concentration checks. But it could last another.
yeah.
It's still going.
And you're going to go downstairs. You're going to go into the basement.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what you
going
need.
down. 'Cause
Okay.
I want to release.
That's
the
why I'm
pigs
asking, just in
anyway.
case there's a fight, like at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
does
okay.
Whacker still have a magical?
I'll tell you when the bow goes off, okay? Or when the bow goes off,
Cool.
when it goes
Yeah,
off. Okay, so let me just drag you onto this map. So we'll put you at the bottom of the stairs. So where's Mrs. Stevens? It's there. You can change. You can reorganize your order. I'm just taking people off the combat tracker. I'm dropping them onto the map in the sequence that they are. So who am I missing? Whacker. Okay,
Right,
so
remember we were down here earlier, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We rushed
So-
out 'cause of the-
We never really
we
got
never
in
got
there.
into that room. Yeah.
yeah. No, you did actually get into that room here. You remember you
But we-
unlocked it.
Yeah,
This
but
one-
we never really explored it because all the commotion
Yeah,
Yeah,
started.
you
no,
set
no,
off an
no,
alarm
no,
when you
no,
went
no.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ran away and left. We left because there was fighting upstairs.
Okay, you can hear.
So Whacker will naturally head straight down to that
Okay.
area because it
So
was interesting enough earlier on.
As you do that, you see that there are two skeletons heading towards you. So from where the skeletons were on the thing, and she goes, "Oh, this is the traps I was telling you about." So, and I don't know why the skeletons have
Bill, just before we
poisoned
start,
on. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
you know the sword she gave us, that's just who's carrying that? Do we know? So
You
it's just
you
in
won't
the-
you won't be able to use it yet because you I know in the description it doesn't say anything because it's a homebrew one, but you'll have to attune that to whoever's going. The bearer is going to have to attune to it. Do you remember the way in Strad there was the javelin and you had to attune it to yourself, Becky?
But I did have that sword the last
I
time.
know, but that was you had the goddess Morrigan there gave it to you, so
All right.
she gave an L pass on the attunement, but to use it now, so you will not be able to.
Okay.
Whoever takes it won't be able to use it till tomorrow.
Okay, fair enough.
In the same way, Jim has to prep his spells.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I just took the scroll case there, just in case anyone's wondering when.
Yeah.
I just put it into my inventory.
Okay, so last chance, if you want to run away or stay.
Just before that, Jim is just using his last spell slot to put mage armor on himself, just to up his AC.
I'll take it. That means you're staying to fight. So.
But we could just, we going to fight or run away?
I mean, either way, I think he's gonna just in case we get attacked
Okay.
on the way
Well,
out.
you need to because Whacker is nearly in there. They see Whacker. They're heading towards Whacker. So you guys need to make your decision what you're doing.
No, I don't think we need.
Well, I mean, if Whacker's getting attacked, Jim's gonna stay.
Right, I
Oh, no, you haven't got
the door
attacked.
closed and tear back down that corridor.
Right, she goes past you anyway, and she's gone off in there. So,
yeah.
Right, yeah. There's nothing stopping you going up the corridor.
Okay, we're going.
You're going
Are we
up.
going?
You're going up and
We
out.
have to key now.
Yeah, we have the key. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just releasing the pigs that I told them I'd release them earlier.
Okay, so with that, the pigs get released, and they all cower in the corner over here.
Well, no, they're coming with me. Get out, you fucking hogs.
Okay, that's going to take a bit of time. Are you sure? Okay, if there's a bit of clashing or whatever else down there. Okay, so you a small piglet and a small sheep you pick up, and you can stick it into your inventory if you want.
Okay.
And tell me, are you up and out, or are you still hanging around?
Are we up and out, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, Jim's not going to be pressing on his weedy little own.
We got what we kind of came for, the key and that, so no point in,
No, we have what we came for.
Okay.
We've lost
Is
sight
that
of,
what
of the lady, the what's her face from upstairs?
Carrie.
Yeah, where's she gone?
Gretchen Stevens.
Gretchen's down fighting the hags.
Oh, Carrie, the Carrie from the
That's
future.
there. Yeah.
She's fucked off. Last time you saw her she claimed she lived up around the Ivy Market somewhere.
Yeah.
Or sorry, not last time you saw her.
Lad.
The next time you see her, I suppose.
You gonna go or you gonna fight?
Yeah.
Well, no, we wouldn't just leave her there to fight them, would we?
No, she's happy out.
So you can hear knives and slashing and whatever.
She's happy out.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I was under.
Wacker wouldn't stay on his own. That's for damn sure.
So we were getting the key for the big. What's the big key is
to get into the dungeon.
Well,
Sorry, you weren't here.
Get into the crypt.
That's why we're here.
Oh,
where the
child's the white lady.
I thought that dungeon was under this.
No. The white lady.
The basement connected.
No, it's under St. Auden's Church at the bottom of the 40 steps. The dungeon is. The white lady said her baby was being kept there. Blah 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 blah.
And we need the key to open it. So we have what we came for.
Well, fuck off then.
Okay, so
she's happy out fighting away there.
With that, the three of you.
Jim needs a long rest.
The three of you run up the stairs and four of you and Chewie out the door and back out there, I suppose, out the front of the hospital and into the street. And the market's still there, going on, and there's Seamus, the pig stall owner, goes, you know, boy, Dublin boy.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he throws a bit of pig shite at you, which lands square in your face, and he'll go, take that back to your fucking cleaners and get your sergeant to sort it out for you, you old traitor.
And I walk over and hand him the pig and the lamb and walk away.
And he doesn't know what to do with that. Like, he's like,
bye now. Yeah.
he's
hand him to him and walk away.
And he's just, for the first time in his life, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And he's looking at the pig and going, is this some sort of traitorous pig or whatever?
You traitorous pig. Jim's sort of like whispering to them as he goes along, like, he really hasn't taken on board that lady's advice that works next to him.
The other thing, Torvi,
I know.
Yeah. The other thing, Torvi, you've just released the pig and lamb from certain debt and given them to a guy who's probably going to have them butchered by the morning. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Like
yeah, but at least it'll have its entrails won't have been pulled out in some sort of a ritual. So there is that.
It won't have been like
hopefully
Queeveen the goat,
like a sacrifice or something.
Yeah, Queeveen the goat that the wizard in 794 used to get you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so right, what you want to do? You're probably around 10 o'clock now at this stage.
Are we going to go back down to where the pub is? Isn't that where it's near St. Auden's?
Yeah. The pub was at the. I'll just throw it up there. Actually, of course, that's not the street I have. I'll have to get the other one there.
We're going back down to the pub is across the road from where that gate is. We have the key for, so we have to decide what we're going to do. So we probably go to the pub and say, right, when are we going to go in and do what we have to do
with the key?
Yeah.
Goes right there.
Yeah, but because we have to tell Ben about, the whole thing about being buried on consecrated ground takes away its power from the Morgana.
I remember that we need to basically find the baby's body.
Yeah, and because it takes Morgana's power away, and if you bury it on consecrated ground, it's dead. Like it's over.
Break that bit of the seal.
Yeah, so we need to break that and find the bit of the heart, which is probably fucking down the dungeon.
Or the coffin.
Or the key. Well, the key's not gold.
Okay, so to get to the bottom of the 40 steps where the Maiden's Head is, you're going to be wanting to get to Cook Street, so you're going to be going along the quays. So I'll just drop you on the map there where you would have been. And again, organise yourself and Torvi and Chewy. And I'll get rid of all these off the combat tracker. Oh, sorry, that won't get him. And share that. Share. Okay, that should be popping up there for you now.
Okay, and can we? I suppose we should probably dump our British uniform or the uniforms that we're wearing.
Well, you did change previously up in St. Audens. I don't know what you did with your uniforms. Whether you left them up there, or you never said where, or whether you put them in a backpack.
Well, we would have put them in our bags, yeah.
Okay.
So we can go into this empty building that we killed the fucking trap in and change in there because there's nothing in there. We know there's nothing in here.
Yeah, where the mimic was in that room there. Yeah, so you can go in there.
Yes. So we can go in there and change, just
sure can.
So that we're not like dressed like the soldiers going into.
And especially as Whacker's covered in cow shit.
Cow shit, yeah. Dirty bastard.
Jim is gonna suggest. I mean, we're probably not the best place, but I mean, we might need to take a breather.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
because I'm all out of spell slots.
Well, we can go to the pub across the way because we've already given them a gold chain.
Yeah.
And
you bought a table. Forever.
And we bought a table, so we're just changing out of our uniforms here, and then we're going to go into the pub, and then we can sit down and chat about what we're going to do.
Funny enough, as you went past the door, the door is locked and the windows are shuttered.
In the pub?
Yeah.
I will knock on the door, fuck it.
Okay, just to save 20 minutes of knocking on the door.
Yeah.
There's no answer at the door. At the pub.
We bought a table for the night.
You just bought the table forever. You bought the table forever, not just for a night. It was in perpetuity. It was the Whacker fucking.
The Whacker effect.
Yeah. So yeah, strangely enough, for some reason or other, the pub is all closed up.
And there's nobody around on the streets or anywhere that we
Street,
can see or hear.
No, not really. No. The only thing on
strange, yes, people.
Well, okay. The only thing that's on this street is fairly much. There's a couple of derelict houses that you're in now. There is the Maiden's Tower beside it. You've gone past this area, so I don't know why that's all closed up. There was like a well and some stones and stuff there, so you can see that. So there's nothing really else on this, and you know. There still isn't really much there even nowadays. So there's nothing there. To the right, those houses that you're in now, the wall where the mimic was, that's sort of the back of the 40 steps. So it's sort of like it's sort of like a little valley. It's not valley. It's dark and dank, and it's not really a nice place. So with the pub, it's a very long way of saying with the pub closed up, there doesn't seem to be any traffic from anybody else around the area. That would be the only thing that'd be drawing people. Or during the daytime, people will be using the steps as a shortcut up to a high street.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is very strange.
And there in the bottom,
they closed. There's no one around.
Oh yeah, you weren't there, Ben. That was the room there where that chest in the corner that
bottom left
was a mimic. It's gone now. Obviously, you've killed it.
And the little grate on the floor there.
There's a broken door. There's a smashed door, a smashed table, and that's the corpse that Jim identified as being dead with his perception check too.
So then we may as well discuss here what we're going
the
to
room,
do.
if you remember, it was fairly the window was boarded up. There was slats in it because you remember Whacker tried to shoot an arrow through the boards. So really, and the roof is sort of in disrepair. It won't really keep out the rain, but there is a small bit of there's holes in the roof or whatever. So your only worry is that door that's lying on the ground is really the only entry place. So you could, if you really wanted to, you could
block it up and have a rest there.
You could use the door and the table against it if that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, and have a short rest
or a long one. I think.
Or a long one.
I mean, if we can get a long one in, I'll. Yeah. Just to kind of really prepare and get everything back.
Yeah.
This could be nasty going down.
Yeah.
Down here, and Jim's wiped out of all his magic.
And will we get back then as well?
You'll get a certain amount of If that's what you're doing, we'll start running you through a long rest. If that's what you just want to do.
What do you recommend?
Okay, so
Jim's pushing for that.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I
I'll
can
go with
over
that
the
as
long
well.
rest. I'll be able to.
Whacker
I'll
needs
copy
to
one
get
of those
shite off
spells into my book.
Okay. I
I think it's over a long rest.
Just check that
Okay,
anybody that had hit points there that they're cleared. I think you've all gone through. You should have all gone through a long rest there. Now.
Oh yeah, they're clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you board up the door for the evening. You do the usual. You take it in turns of being on watch. There's 4 of you, and Chewy's there, and blah 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 blah. You eat some of your rations, your stuff that you brought from the future or wherever you got it. And yeah, so it is. I won't say it's the morning. That was probably around 10 o'clock at night. So it's early enough. It's dawn. It's probably 5 o'clock. And in all honesty, no one probably would have wanted to go down the dungeon in the middle of the night, midnight anyway.
No.
So it's now the early hour of the morning. It's probably 6 a.m. That sort of a way.
Okay. Well, I have a question before we do this thing. You know the way when we kill this, whatever it is supposed to be, we have to bury it in consecrated ground. So, do we know where the nearest consecrated grounds are? Or are we bringing it back to the pub and burying it in Bass Nevin next door?
Okay, Bex. I just want to. What's at the top of the 40 steps?
Church.
St. Auden's Church.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah, and there's a graveyard. Okay, so right here, where you haven't seen at the top of the.
That was a Protestant church.
At this timeline, though, it was still a Catholic one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So this is you're in 37, 80. Look, yeah, okay, it's Church of Ireland at this point in time. However, I'm sure it's consecrated ground. It's consecrated ground.
Okay.
I didn't say
I'm sure
Catholic
if there was a
consecrated.
mosque in Dublin, I'm sure we could bury it there or synagogue. I think it's the belief in something. I think it's how the magic works. I don't know.
In Dublin without hitting a church for fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Anyway, Christchurch.
down there.
Look, I think the least of your problems. Christchurch is across the road, and there's another
That's what I
church
mean,
beside
then.
St. Auden's.
That's-
So
St.
That doesn't
John's is
work.
down the road.
yeah,
so you
and
can't
there's
go
Meat
wrong.
Street Church. There is
Yeah.
the
You
place.
close down, you're hitting fucking 2 churches down there.
There's Saint Myra. Or there's Saint Saint Nicholas of
Myra.
Myra, or whatever the fuck it's called. Anyway, look, finding a graveyard is the least of your
Right.
problems.
Right,
Yeah. Actually, the
okay.
way this divine magic is working, with the it being faith and all that. I mean, we could probably get Adam to Jedi bless.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Do a
That's
little
a bit of ground and just bury it there.
dry holy water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Phil, the only thing so it says to copy a spell, right? So it takes 2 hours for every level of the spell, right? So it would be 6 hours for a third level spell.
Look,
Now, no, the only thing is it's now there's also you're supposed to pay 50 gold per level of the spell.
you'll
well.
have a shitload of
But I know
gold on
we're
you.
not,
We robbed it.
yeah, we're not really dealing with gold, so I know. But then also,
Huh.
technically, it says you have to be able to because I don't have any third level spell slots. I don't have third level spells until next level,
Oh, right.
so I can't copy them in
Yeah.
until. It's
Okay.
still good for the back pocket because I'll
Yeah.
hang on to them until next
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you can
have
spend
a
it.
shitload of gold.
They're not necessary. You don't need them for this. They're your little reward because I haven't given you any spells.
Oh yeah. I was
So
no. I was just. Oh no,
Yeah.
sure. I get 2 spells every
Yeah.
level anyway.
yeah. So
Like I have a shit ton of spells already.
Yeah. Okay, so right, you've
For
done your
every Mac
fruiting around,
burger.
and you have your goal, and you've had your breakfast, and you're all happy out. So, well,
Don't know
Whacker
about
is because he
happy out.
wanted an old breakfast roll.
Chicken roll.
Whacker's feeling paranoid that he smells like shit.
Because you do smell like shit.
Can
Yeah.
you still smell that shit?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Can we just pop? Can we pop back to 2021 and get
Well,
a chicken
so-
fillet roll or something?
Yeah,
like that?
you certainly can. You have the book. You can go wherever you want to.
Lads, can we? No. We go back to 2021. I miss porn.
Yeah, that's all right. The ivy bats are
It's
down
shit.
the road.
It's shit back now.
The ivy bats are down the road. We took them in there in
For
a
all
minute
for the porn or for cleaning them.
for
Yeah.
cleaning them.
Yeah. Okay, guys, you can go back to the future and have a breakfast roll if you want. It's your
No,
call.
we're not.
No, I don't want to mess up the time.
I think all
What's
you've
going
done,
on
of all
here?
you've done going forward in time to get a breakfast roll is probably the least of your worries. But anyway, so far you've bought Docky Island. You've told the solicitors that Bono is never to be able to buy it, and you've robbed a load of jewellery shops. You robbed Cavendish's bar, and you actually have a bottle of whiskey still in your arse pocket, Whacker.
That's
Oh,
right,
yeah.
yeah. And I've got all the crisps and peanuts.
He hasn't
Well, you gave some of them away. You
We
gave
only
the
had
peanuts
half a
away
bottle
to
left after last night.
in the pub. You did. You remember?
When he was asleep, we were all taking slugs out of it on our watch.
Yeah.
He's a half a bottle now.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, what are you doing?
Okay, so the plan is to go up here, open the door, kill the thing in the creature in the hole, and then take it and bury it.
Yeah, we need to get the little girl's body or coffin or whatever out and bury it.
Well, we don't know. There's a question mark over whether the baby, because the baby was like a Rosemary baby thing. She was pregnant after 3 months. She was huge. So we don't know if he did something to the baby and the baby is the monster, or we don't know if he fed the baby to the monster.
Yeah, it could be.
Because the baby could be the monster.
Yeah. But if you kill it, maybe it goes into dead baby form and then we can bury it.
Okay.
You know?
Always with the dead fucking babies and these things.
Oh, over the long rest as well. Torvi, are you attuning to the spear? Or sorry if I missed that. If we said it already.
Yeah, you can attune if Torvi took the spear.
Very good. Yes. So will I put that into my inventory then?
Do yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just want to make sure that I'm not. Yeah.
Right. Well, I just want to make sure as well. Does anyone have?
So we're doing that. We go down. If it's a monster, we have to fight it. But it could easily be the baby.
Yeah.
But remember, we're also looking for parts of the heart. You have to equip.
I did equip. Sorry, Phil. I'm just trying.
No, you're fine.
You might have to undo the other one.
Okay, just getting that ready.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you have that. You have your bits and pieces. You've ate Whacker's crisps and drank his whiskey.
That's a lovely Irish breakfast.
I just every time we go back to cabinets, we just replenish.
Whacker,
It's crisp for breakfast every time.
Whacker, have you any of those joints that you made last night left? We'll have that with the breakfast
no, that's
as well.
gone. That's gone. That's well done.
Yeah.
That's a proper Irish breakfast. Whiskey, a joint, and peanuts.
Right, so we're going down to open the door, step in, see what we see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking out for the baby, the coffin, bits of the harp, monsters.
Anything that's going to kill us.
Yeah. Like we're geared up. Something's going to happen here.
Okay. So if you want to put your... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to transfer you to a new map outside of the... and again, as always, you can... I'm just going to drop you down and you can organize yourselves in whatever way you best feel.
I really hope we roll better tonight, people.
And sure. Okay, so you should see. So you're standing. So you're right underneath St. Alden's Church. You're standing on sort of flagstones. No, sorry, you can't go in there, Torvi. There's a gate there.
Sorry.
That's the gate. So what I'll do is I'll just
that's the magic key gate.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lock the tokens there, so you can see that bit that you did go into. That's what you can see from the footpath outside.
Yeah, but this is the gate that we think the magic key is required.
It's the gate that you tried to pick, and you got the lock open, but it was still magically bound.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna. I can use Mage Hand here once we unlock it.
Okay.
So I'm going to just tell everybody to step back a bit. I'm going to try the key in the lock without opening or doing that with the door, just to see if I can unlock it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put the key in the lock, you turn the key and you hear and this time as well, you didn't sense magic anyway, it just didn't open the last time. So yeah, the door, you definitely felt the mechanism turn.
Okay, so now I'm telling everyone to step back, including myself.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're all. Yeah, sorry. So I'll move.
And I'll do Mage Hand to open the unlocked door.
So you do your. And Mage Hand comes out, and it gets the door.
Check it.
And it pushes because you try to push it in, but then it realizes and it pulls, and the door opens. So the gate is open.
Door opens.
Gate opens.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't nothing jumped out at
No.
us. All right.
So can we check the side of the door and then I listened to last time to see if there's any magic little things? on the
Yes, you
side?
certainly can do
Well,
so who's going to do an investigation check?
Just
Well,
check what
Jim,
the scores.
it's like, look, if you want,
Jim is +4 in investigation.
Jim can either investigate or
Yeah.
we can fast track it. Oh no, I didn't prepare it actually. I was gonna, what you call it? Oh no, I did. Sorry. Prepare. Detect magic. Sorry.
Adam has that as well, anyway.
So I mean, I can cut. Sorry.
Adam has. Oh no, he's divine. He's divine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if people want.
Okay, so yeah, Jim is actually on an investigation. Jim is actually the best for investigating.
Yeah, but I mean,
Easy to
look, yeah.
mind.
Instead of burning the spell slot right now, but like, let me just double check. I want to see how long. Detect magic. It's up to 10 minutes. You might maybe use it when we get a bit further in. Yeah, I'll do an investigation for now. He's just gonna have a look.
Hey,
Okay, give me an old roll there, please.
Connor.
Where's my?
Oh yeah. So nothing. There is nothing from the gate area or you detect. There is no. You can't see any shape of traps or anything like that.
Okay.
Okay,
Are we going in then, boys?
we are.
I think we're all right, Scooby Gang. Let's.
Oh, me
Step in,
ladies.
just step in
Okay.
and see.
Yeah.
what we
So
see.
Torvi goes in first, and nothing happens. And
Put me in behind you.
And okay, so Wacker, I'll move you in as well. So are you going to the end of that Torvi? Actually, as you go in, and let me just start revealing this.
Yeah.
From where you are there now.
Yeah, I'm just walking very slowly, taking me time because I have I can see in the dark and anyway.
Oh,
but it's
that's
probably
true. So yeah.
Is it like pitch dark where we are?
So where Torvi, she can point out. You know, she goes. So Chewie runs in. And Jim is there. So what Torvi sees is looking straight down. So there is a square area, and there is a wall with arrow slits there, and there's arrow slits just beside where Chewie is. So you're like in a little corner thing. It's rough ground, so it'll be difficult terrain. So all that means is your movement will be halved. It'll really only affect us when we're in combat. So instead of your 30-foot move, you're going to have 15. There is what Torvi can see. The rest, there's not a chance they're going to see it. But what Torvi can see is just here. The ground appears to disappear for maybe 5 foot and then reappear again. So there's some sort of a pit. Pit.
And that's just how wide is the pit?
About 5. The pit goes from wall to
5 foot.
Yeah, and it goes from wall to wall. So you're not going to be able to before Jim has the feeling that he can skirt around it because that's a wall there. So it's just a chasm. So but it's about 5 foot gap. So
okay, we're gonna have to parkour over
Jim,
into this, lads. It's very dangerous.
The other thing as well is
Jim's
Torvi can see. Oh, actually, Torvi can see the length of that corridor. Sorry. The other thing that Torvi can see, she can see there are, because she has dark vision. She can see there looks to be bones just the other side of the pits, and there's bones in the end. Now, having said that, Torvi can either tell the other party or they can see it for themselves looking around the corner. It is pitch dark down there after the pit. The only light that's come
out. Can see, can they?
No, they cannot see. No.
Jim is gonna fire up dancing lights. The 4 little modes. I'll throw it into the thing. So if
does Adam have a light on his saber?
He does actually have a faint blue light on his saber, so it will give a bit of light, but it radiates in every direction. So it's a kid's toy, so it'll probably do as much blinding of you as it does of.
Oh, sorry.
Right, I'm flicking me little disposable light.
Yeah,
that's how you enter.
No, Jim would have his.
No, it's disposable. It's a cheap disposable light.
Dancing lights will.
Adam has just around, mind you. Adam does have. Adam
he
got
has
it.
Light,
Adam had about of the phones. The only person that charged their phone when he got Back to the Future was Adam. Adam put his phone on charge. He's got about 25% charge on his phone. Wacker, none of the rest of you did, and Wacker, even though his Nokia 6510 is very good in battery, you stayed over a week in 1799, so the battery's well gone even on Wacker's Nokia. So
He has his lighter.
Okay,
He's fine.
so
He's fine,
all right,
he has his
okay,
lighter.
so these the dancing lights.
yeah,
It says
I'll just point out to you, it's the 18th century. Candles, purchasing of candles would have been probably quite a common thing around the area.
yeah. So so I got all right. I've got 4 of these, so I can hover them around me,
And
Waka.
do you
and
have to
Adam's
concentrate on them?
Yeah, I concentrate on the little lights, and then they shed 10 feet of dim light, just so that in the 10 feet radius around us, that we're not gonna fall down a pit or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Okay.
it's not the same
Yeah.
radius as light, but it's, you know, I can kind of. Oh, it should. Yeah, Adam will just cast light on him on his lightsaber,
Or he'll just
switch
restore
on the
to
torch on
glow
his
of the
phone.
lightsaber.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
just, I actually feel just looking around the floor, or
It's uneven. Oh.
gaps in the wall. Are there any old candles just lying around?
No, not in here in the dungeon. No.
Okay.
Now remember, there's a church up over on top of you where the guards were that you killed.
Yeah, but that was last night. That could have happened.
Okay.
Do we want to run up and get them, or are we? Yeah.
No, I think we have dancing light, and I can see, and sure, we all have torches. You have your lighter.
No, but if anything happens and we lose the dance, that has to be concentrated on. So what can break that? An injury or an attack on you or something? Because then I'll be left in the fucking dark.
Stay beside Adam. He has
It's
a
all
torch.
about you.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
right.
light like him because I feel like Adam's gonna want to. I assume that it's a good one to have anyway, but I'm going to assume that Donica took light so that Adam could light up his sword like a lightsaber, and it'll shed 20 feet of light instead of, you know what I mean? Because I think he'll have good fun going, using that like a torch
Yeah.
and a weapon, and
Right.
then Jim.
Oh yeah, that lasts
don't
an
know,
hour.
Ivan-
Okay.
Yeah, and light doesn't lights, but it's not concentration, and dancing
yeah,
light.
yeah,
is you get more of them, but they're shitter, and you have to concentrate.
I would
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
he would do that with his lightsaber. You're right. I'll give you that one. Yeah, that's probably a logical thing for him to do.
Yeah, that's what he's
20
thinking.
foot,
I mean,
he'd have some
yeah.
spell on his lightsaber just for the hell of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So that's 20 feet of bright light, and then another
Okay.
20 of dim light. The dim light, I think, is still.
I'm just gonna unlock your tokens there so you can move, but just don't go past the pit without telling me. So,
Okay.
Yep.
so yeah, okay. So you've sorted out the whole light thing. Jim or Adam is cast
I'll hang
light
around.
on his
Put me
lightsaber,
beside Adam.
Afraid of the dark.
I'm afraid of the dark. Yeah, I'm staying.
and Chewie's running along with you as well.
Rocker's afraid of the dark, so he's staying beside Adam. Can we see anything out these slits that you're talking at that I'm standing at?
The arrow
Maybe
slits.
like doors or
No, they're
crypts.
arrow slits. So they're and you're on the wrong side of them.
Okay.
So you can't see anything in there, unless your
Oh,
light.
so there's-
Unless you want to.
okay, so we can assume there's rooms behind there.
Yeah, yeah.
Or,
Oh, yeah.
You know, okay, yeah.
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 Mhm.
Okay, but we can't see any way into those.
No, we
You're,
can't-
you're
and we can't
talking.
see-
You're talking. You know, they're talking about that wit, and
Yeah.
they fan out
They're
towards
like
you.
slats,
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
can't really see them
Yeah.
because they're just for shooting arrows.
It's dark as well in there
Yeah.
on that side of it.
And are they? They're wooden. They're
No, they're concrete.
you know,
They've been roughly made into the
Okay.
stone.
Okay, so they're not breaking it. So the only way is down,
Yeah. Oh,
Path
we're
to the
going
pit.
back up.
right? And you say the pit is
Okay.
about 5 foot wide and bottomless as far as we know. We
Well,
can't
okay,
see the
no
bottom.
one's had a look down it. You've all stood back, so you just can see
Did
it.
you put your dancing lights down the pit?
Okay, if you go up to the, if one of
I
you
can
wants to go up
send
to the
them,
edge,
yeah,
I'll
to-
tell you what you see. Because all you were seeing at distance
rain.
is you can just see a hole in the
Yeah.
ground.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
so
go
Toby
to-
goes
I
up
can
to-
see that
And
you're
what
looking-
you see in the sorry, because I moved on there, because in case you went back to the church, I was getting ready. So you see sorry.
Hello,
pit.
hello,
Well,
hello.
you can see a murky pool of water at the bottom, and you can see that the pit is either to stop something coming in or going out.
Okay, you get down there and get washed.
No, I'm not going down there.
So yeah, there's murky water, stagnant water
Okay.
at the bottom.
And that's all. And we
How-
don't know. Yeah. There's no.
And there's no
ripples or anything.
ladder or anything like that. It's about,
Yeah.
to answer your question,
No.
it's about
no,
5
no.
foot wide on either side, and it's probably about maybe 6 foot deep. Well, okay,
Okay.
not let's say 6 foot deep, but the murky water is probably about 6 foot below where you're standing.
Below us.
Yeah.
Okay. And so could you send down your dancing lights, Alistair?
Yeah, the range on them is now. I'll double check if I can. It's 100. It says it's 120 feet, and then every
But they
time
don't
I
show
can
on
move
that
it.
you haven't seen.
No, but they can go down lower than I can see down.
Yeah, so if it goes,
No, because then we can see if there's ripples in
if
the
they
water.
go further than 120 feet, then they disappear.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you
But
doing
if
that?
it's only 6 feet below you.
Yeah. If it
Okay,
was
that's
just
only a
sink
cantrip,
it in,
isn't it?
sink
Yeah.
them into the
So-
water, and
The lights still come down, little fairy lights go into it, and they go into the water, and they're attenuated quite quickly because it's quite murky water. The water seems to
Yeah.
be quite still. They do radiate a bit of light out, and as they're radiating out, there seems to be, the pit was quite square. It was hewn out of the rock, obviously, but it was quite symmetrically square. But as they go down, you can see there is a shape of something under the water surface.
Okay.
And they go down, possibly they're getting quite dim because of the thickness of the water, but they
Yeah.
stop. They're about 10% of their brightness, but they stop. And if you were detecting like the rate of descent of them, and assuming that they had a steady rate of descent, and say it took them 6 seconds to go to 6 foot down, it probably only took them another 2 seconds before they stopped. So, bearing basic physics on it, you think
Yeah.
they stopped about 2 foot below the surface.
Yeah.
you
Okay.
think.
okay,
Okay.
there might have been something down there.
Yeah. See, that's
Um,
what if you parkour over that, are you going to get?
Just about the skeletons that you can see, is there
Yeah.
any detail on them? Are they
Other than their
animals
skeletons?
or humans?
No, they're humans.
Yeah.
Probably baby humans.
They're
So, yeah,
not
are they
baby
giant
humans. They're
skeletons?
they're medieval sized humans, so they're probably about, I don't know, 5 foot. They look like to be humans. You can't see.
Yeah,
You're,
just
But
human.
they-
you're about
they're
6 foot
adults.
away. Yeah, they're probably adults. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Oh, I got you.
And
Is there a?
so the only way we
they're
can
pebbles.
move is either back out or over the chasm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Phil, are there
Yeah.
pebbles on the ground anywhere?
There probably would be. Yeah, it's fairly rough. Rough
Decent
terrain.
sized little bits of rock. Anything that if Jim fucked it down into the pool, that it looked like it would make a little bit of a.
Yeah, I'm
a
sure.
little
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you'll find a bit of rock or something on the ground. Yeah.
Jim's gonna get just a little chunk of something and just flake it down into the pool so that it makes a bit of noise and a bit of that it disturbs the water. That if something is down there, you know what I mean. If it
Yeah,
thinks
yeah.
something has dropped, is something
Yeah.
gonna snap at it? You know.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
just
so
gonna go
that's
to
what
the
you're doing.
edge.
So you do
He's
that.
gonna ask if he can hold on to Torvi.
Yeah.
Just like in case he fucking falls in.
Yeah.
He's like,
So you
flaking it
do that, and there goes blink. And whereabouts are you throwing in the center, or are you throwing it where the outline
he's
shapes?
aiming. Well, I mean, if he can, yeah, he'd be aiming for the shape.
He's
I don't know.
aiming for the shape. Okay, so it
Who
goes
knows
through
how
the
good
water.
Jim's aim is.
It bounces. You can see, and the lights, I presume, are still down there, are they? You're
If I
just back-
can, yeah, if they still
So
have
you
them.
can
so
see-
you can kind of see roughly.
Yeah.
where he's
So you
going.
can see it roughly, and it bounces off the thing, the shape, and it just goes off at a random direction.
Okay, I'm going to parkour over this. Can I?
You can try if you want to. So let me see.
Oh,
Let's
can
pull
we
up
do
your.
a detect magic? Is there any? Would there be anything magic around this chasm?
The
Well, we would have
highly
noticed by
likely,
now by
yeah.
throwing shit down it and that, wouldn't we?
I'd say so.
We
It's
throw something
the
across
pit.
it.
I
onto
suppose
the other side.
the pit does a good enough job, presumably on its
Yeah.
own,
Okay.
as
So,
a deterrent.
if you're going to try and do a sort of a jump across it, I think we'll take
Yeah.
an acrobatics check.
Oh,
Parkour.
ice cream. Oh, for fuck.
Okay, so you jump across it and you get to about the edge here, but before you can get a grip on anything, you fall down into the pit, and
course I fucking
you
do.
take. Sorry. For fuck's sake, where have I written this now? You take, how much damage do you take? Blah, blah, blah. looks like. Where did I write it? Okay, yeah. So you're going to take, as you fall into the water, you're going to take 1d4 of damage.
Okay.
So that's a 1. So yeah, you take 1 damage. I'll mark that down off your thing there. So you get 1 damage. So 1 wound you take.
Okay,
So not too
hello.
bad.
Any help down here?
So
Yes?
it's fairly rank down there. You landed beside the lump thing, which as it
Right.
sort of splashed up, the water came off it, and you can see it's a dead body. And I will show you a picture of what is down there. Bear with me a second. So, did that share with you? Did it?
No.
No.
Oh, I forgot to share.
Oh, yeah,
Mrs. Stevens is on. So him, but dead. It's
Oh,
called, which is a
Oh
good-
yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Well,
so
it is
grim
not
one,
very
yeah.
nice down here. Yes, can we be getting out? Can we be getting out? Oh, this is gross.
Let me see what
Look around,
does
just
Adam
nice
have
as a-
anything that.
I'm looking around.
What,
And
just
I,
give me. I'm just going to
Yeah.
go. It's going to AFK for 2 seconds. I will be back in a second. So have a
Yeah.
chat about what your plan.
okay. The plan is to rescue me.
Look around for us. You're down there.
Oh, thanks very much.
How
It
Adam's
could
got a
be
phone. Yeah, Adam's got a phone charger. You might see how long it is. You know what I mean? It might-
No, but
50 foot.
if it was 6 foot to the top of the water, and
Yeah.
we reckon the water is how deep?
2
About-
foot.
About
you said.
2. It's probably about
Yeah.
8, 9.
So
feet,
that
8
means
feet, you know.
you know if you're
How tall am I?
yeah,
I am.
you might be able to reach hand to hand.
I
You
think
said
I'm
you were
about
like 6
5'6"
something anyway.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I guess because you were Nordic, I assumed you were.
Yeah, I think I'm about 6 foot.
Statuesque.
I think
Yeah,
6. I think
Open
5'9".
your
I
characters, you
think
know if
I
you're
said.
leveling up. Open that. and
Oh
it's-
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
it's in there.
Tippy toes, 6 feet.
usually
and
it's-
then-
yeah, you'll get all your details there.
I'm sure I put it in.
Your
I
height-
was
your height
5
now it's in there. Like you just
size, medium, speed. I think I put myself in at 5'9". I think.
so you're not tiny.
Oh, I'm nearly 6 foot. That was
Yeah.
the thing. I was supposed to be tall, like so. For a woman, 5'9" is
Yeah.
kind of tall.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
only,
up
you're
and
only
on.
8 foot below us. We only have to reach down.
Yeah,
You
Alistair
know, a
can
couple
reach
of feet,
down.
and you could pull them up. Well, hopefully that you could do that. But I have to look around just to see. You know, there was he describing steps in it there, and
Did he
Yeah,
say
now-
steps?
no, but he described a descending shape. But was it this guy or was it steps?
I think it was that guy.
Sorry, I was just getting chocolate.
Now, Jim. Well, you know what? Jim has his. I mean, he's never used it because he's not really. He's casting spells, but he has a big stick. He has a quarterstaff. You know, which he got back in
Gandalf-y,
794 AD. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, if you're about on tippy toes, if you're 6
Yeah.
foot,
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
6 foot. Like you just
and
have
then
to.
we
So we
could
should
we
be
could
able to
bring
drag
it down
her
the
up if
stick,
needs
and
be.
then all of us,
Yeah.
if we just kind of link arms
Yeah.
and try hoist. If she can put her feet against the rock wall,
I can
and kind
stand
of
on this
maybe try-
squishy thing.
The rock wall's relatively smooth, but there are a couple of bit footholds. I wouldn't like to try and
Yeah.
climb up it without. But yeah, so you stand on
Yeah.
the Grimlock's
try
body.
to stick.
Can I kind of have a look around? Like, is this a pit I'm
course you
in,
can.
or is it like a tunnel?
No, oh yeah, good question. It's a man-made pit.
Pit.
You check the walls. Knock on them all on the side. No, it looks like it's just been hewn out of stone. And you're assuming because the water isn't leaking out that the bottom is fairly sealed.
Okay.
Unless you want to go diving under the water to examine.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
So yeah, so
out here.
standing on the Grimlock, you're about a foot actually only because if you're 6 foot,
Yeah.
and so you're just about a foot. You could actually your hands will
Reach up.
reach up to the lip.
Yeah.
It's just
And,
you really
and
wouldn't.
Jim can pull me out.
Yeah.
So they do all that, and you're covered in shite. You're
Shot
Whacker
like
is not
Whacker.
smelling the worst anymore.
Whacker's gone like this.
And you're back to where you started.
Oh,
Okay.
this is Jim is actually going to be like, oh, I've come. You know, I'm really sorry, guys. We've been, you know, sort of fighting for our lives. You know, so much. It didn't really cross my mind, but here I'll Whacker come here. Well, Torvi and Whacker come here, and he's gonna cast.
Levitators.
He's going to start casting prestidigitation cantrip on them, which with one casting, so a couple of seconds, I can clean 1 cubic feet of material, so I can start.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's all you're
Oh,
doing. You're cleaning their clothes.
I can start Mr. Muscling stuff away.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to do something like levitate them across the thing. Okay, so yeah.
Whackers
I wouldn't do
the
anything
way-
useful.
His leather
Yeah.
jacket
I
looks
considered
so
taking
good.
levitate, although levitate, I was gonna take levitate, and then I realized apparently you can't. Weird, it won't let you levitate over a certain like elevation change, so you
Okay.
can't like levitate over a deep pit.
Oh,
which is,
yeah,
like,
it's just
seems
like
useless.
Yeah, you can just hover over
If the
it.
floor is lava,
yeah,
Yeah, you
it's
have
like
to
I
be
don't
on
want
the, like just
I
above the
take
ground.
levitate. I just
Yeah,
wait for fly
yeah.
when I get 3rd level spells.
Are
Yeah.
we just going to parkour this?
We're all going to have to try and
A
parkour this
5-foot
lad.
jump couldn't be that fucking difficult.
Or if you don't make it, you can just climb down and climb up the other side.
Yeah.
It just
If
needs
one
one
of-
person to
Yeah,
get to the
you
other
only need
side.
one person. Okay,
Only
so
one of us. Only one of us has to make it.
yeah, who's next?
Only one has to make it, yeah.
Who's next?
But I'm not going first.
Um,
I'll give it
I
another
mean,
go.
Jim.
Okay, give me
You
another
don't want
acrobatics.
Jim on the other side.
Come on.
'Cause
Come on, ice cream.
Jim's. Yeah,
For
Jim's not
fuck's
pulling
sake.
anyone.
Oh,
up,
Harvey's
so-
back in the pit.
Oh,
Okay, so we'll give you your damage. So that was 3. Okay, so you have another
no,
3
this
damage.
is not working
Right.
yet.
So
Right.
Toby's
Wha-
back
Whacker-
out of the pit.
Look, we'll drag her out. Whacker will have a go. If Adam,
Okay.
if Adam says he'll stand near the pit as he can to give me a bit of light, I'll have a go with it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So give us an
Oh,
acrobatics check.
yeah.
Oh, for
Whacker's
You
in
know
the
what I'm
pit.
gonna. Okay. Okay. Adam and Jim are gonna do their best. to try-
You're
try-
you're
pull
smelling
these
like
out.
shit again, by the way, the two of you.
Right, Adam's like been swinging. Adam hasn't been paying attention. He's been swinging his lightsaber
Yeah.
around. And then, oh, sorry guys. He'd be like, okay, he's gonna do. And anytime when somebody goes over, whoever wants to look, Jim's gonna try go over. He'd be like, all right, crack his neck, and
Okay,
he'd be like,
Jim.
Adam is gonna. He'd be like, Adam. He's like, give me that mojo, and he's gonna do the guidance cantrip and give him a D4 to the acrobatics check.
Oh,
He's
Yeah,
gonna-
we do.
I'm running 2 characters here. I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
he's got guidance.
Yeah, little prick.
Every so often I check Adam's spells and I'm like, does Adam have? I was looking at enhance ability, but I was like, right. And I'll keep Adam on this side to do it. So
Yeah, keep Adam beside me while I'm pinching him.
do you mind it? Hang on. I'm just gonna, instead of targeting Jim with guidance, I might just roll a D4 afterwards. If that's all right. Add it to
Don't
the
forget
check.
you have your D20s. You never roll them after your long rest.
Yes, I was fucking talking to someone about this.
What's
and I
that?
was
What's
like, I
that?
keep fucking forgetting it.
He has this
'Cause I'm
ability that he
playing-
can roll 2 D20s
Yeah.
after a long rest and then
And then-
say, whatever they are, he can say, instead of rolling a D20 now, I'm going to take this D20 that I rolled
Yeah.
earlier. But he has
It's
to
the
do
whole
it
thing
before
about
he
being
actually
a
rolls the
divination,
D20.
you know.
So they could
Yeah.
be crap, like. So roll them in the
But-
thing. So wait.
Yeah.
So
Well, because you can actually, you can actually.
oh yeah, use them against me. Yeah.
Even if they're shit, yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can
use them.
exchange one
Yeah.
of the.
Okay. Have you done that? So. Oh, you're doing it there.
Sorry, it's a
6.
and a 9. That's really weird. I was playing in the game with another divination wizard on Tuesday, and he was messing that he used his, we call it the portent ability to, do the thing, and he got the same thing. He was laughing because he was like, I got 69, I got 6 and 9. He was like, nice. He got and I got the same thing. I'm gonna screenshot that and send it to him. Yeah, but I mean, we can give someone a shitty roll.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right. So I'm gonna do my acrobatics with the D4. Sorry, where am I? I'm not running at 100% tonight, guys. There's a block in my brain.
Yes.
Okay, 18.
So
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or just for good measure.
yeah. So woo lands on the other side, and he lets an out whoopity whoop whoop out, and as he does that, as his foot sets
Jim.
foot on the ground, he. Oh shit! Not delete token. Excuse me. As he lands on the ground, Torvi spots from behind Jim that the skeleton that's on the ground seems to be moving.
Behind you,
And
Jim.
not just the skeleton that's on the ground. What number is that? It's number 4. But the skeleton that's down at the end of the corridor seems to suddenly start animating. So can you roll me initiative checks, please?
Now,
Yeah.
you're like, I did give myself initiative, but I didn't think to have Adam cast, detect undead.
No, that's a pity.
We were like detecting magic on the door, and then we see
they're not.
after
I didn't look. Now, in fairness, you wouldn't have seen a trap or anything from there.
It's just their order, I think, is it?
Yeah.
11 or 12, sorry.
Okay, so Wacker, you're up first.
Okay, so
Your target is locked, but
yeah. So the skeletons, they're just began moving. They haven't attacked or
no, but like they're starting to prepare. Like it's like Jason and the Argonauts. They're coming up out of the ground in that stop-go animation way, and they're getting their sword ready. They're not going to. It looks fairly obvious that they're going. The one beside Jim is going to start beating the shite out of him.
Beating the shite out of him.
Yeah.
Okay, well look, I'll move forward to just in front of the pit.
Yeah.
And target this lad.
Number 4. Okay, and what are you going to hit him with?
1 moment.
You have a short bow, and you have obviously your spells and you have your cantrips.
Yeah. I'm at this stage. I'm going to bow him.
Okay.
Short bow him to the skeleton.
Yeah.
Might be difficult.
And it's a hit. So do your damage.
Okay.
And you did him a good bit of an owl damage there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Am I entitled to a sneak attack?
You actually, that is a very good point because Jim is beside him. So you roll 2d6, isn't it? Your level
2d6, yeah.
Or is it 3d6? I think it's still 2d6, isn't it?
No, it's still 2. We didn't yet haven't leveled up since then.
So
there's another 4.
4. Okay, so I'll just give that to him. So Okay. So the skeleton. Was skeleton 4, wasn't it? Yeah. So he's fairly much. That was it took it. He's bits of him are falling off, but not before he targets Jim, and he swings his short sword at Jim, and his arm falls off as he's doing it. So he's.
Oh, one away from my AC.
Yeah.
Terrible as a wizard.
So, right. So, that was his go. So, next up is... Where is he now? Right. So, he moves to there. And... I don't know if you can actually see him. So...
I can see if it's the one at the far end. I can.
No, it's okay because I was just curious. Could you see him or not? And so as Jim is standing there looking at this skeleton on the ground, this arrow flies out from the direction. Actually, sorry, Jim should have been able to see this now. It's my fault. So an arrow flies out from this arrow slit here.
Phil, sorry. Hang on, let me double check something actually.
Use magic here unless we have to.
And misses.
It
misses
no,
anyway.
Sorry. I know. I did cast mage armor on myself, so my AC is 14.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I was wondering why.
Yeah. So an arrow shot out past you from that arrow slit that's just there. And Jim, you are up.
Okay, Jim is gonna. Yeah, he's not taking any chances. Jim is gonna, because this is one of the few times where I can cast a second spell in one turn, because you can do 2 spells as long as one of them is a cantrip. So I'm gonna cast Misty Step, so burn a second level spell slot. Cast Misty Step, bonus action, teleport 30 feet away, and I'm teleporting back.
Oh, for
15.
fuck's sake!
15.
You wuss, you.
Yeah. Of course I'm a wuss. I'm a fucking wizard. I'm teleporting back there,
Why didn't you teleport
15, and
across the hole in the first place?
Well, I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to waste it on just. I considered it, but I was going to do it if the fall damage was like, like a lot.
So you let Torvi
and then,
fall down the hole first, and then decided.
3 times.
Yeah, yeah, and then
Equality and all
Jim's
that.
casting touch on the skeleton,
On number 4, is it?
and then yeah. Well, I can only do Misty Step on. Doesn't work on.
So yeah, it's a hit.
Sorry.
So you do everything, and the skeleton just collapses back into its pile of bones that it was at the start. So it's gone.
Okay, I have a couple of questions, if that's okay.
Yeah. So this skeleton that is here at the end moves up to here. Sorry, what's the? And he targets the person he can see is Whacker,
Fuck you.
and he fires his short bow at you,
Oh.
and he misses, and he runs around the corner.
Yeah.
And sorry. Oh yeah, and don't forget this is difficult terrain. The area there. Okay, Bex. Yeah, what was your question? So you're up as well.
Okay. You see, you said Jim got shot at through those slots.
Yeah.
So that means somebody's on the other side of that wall.
Okay,
shooting
it
at us.
could be a machine. It could be a mechanical trap. Like there is such things firing crossbows. But you look at the arrow, or Jim looked at the arrow as it whizzed past, and it doesn't look like it has come from a bolt from a crossbow. It looks like it's an arrow, and it looks like the one that's just gone whizzed past Jim as well. So yeah, it's a good assumption that there's something the other side of that arrow slit. Correct.
Okay.
Jim's hyper aware of these arrows that are almost going into
And
his
so
skull.
can we assume that where the skeleton ran will be like there? I'm wondering if where the skeleton ran is that where you can get in around there to kill them, to get those people that are
there
shooting
might
at
be a
us.
door around there we can't see.
Well, you have seen nowhere. All I'll say to you is you've seen nowhere else that is visible that is obviously a door.
Okay.
That's not to say that there isn't a secret
Yeah.
door that you haven't investigated. You haven't looked at the wall or the ground, apart from running around and jumping over holes.
Yeah.
But there's nothing that's visibly a door.
Okay, and you see the thing that's down in the hole?
The dead thing.
Yeah, is that what they were feeding? Are we in the right place where that was what they were feeding?
Who knows?
No. That would be over there somewhere.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Even
The
at
whole.
different level, but
No,
over
I get you. I get you. What your question is. You would imagine, because the church is up here, the door to the church is here, and where you found the pit in the church would be over in this sort of a direction somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Right.
is actually where that hole is probably in line with the arch at the bottom of the 40 steps on Cook Street.
Okay, so that's just like a starter trap. Okay.
Or it could be to keep people out, or keep something. Well, there's a gatekeep thing, but anyway. I mean, bear in mind, if there is something in this, if there is something that's wandering around in this dungeon, the designers of the dungeon wouldn't want it coming up to the gate at the street that everybody could see it. So the purpose of this trench might have been just to stop whatever else is in the dungeon, if there is anything like the skeletons or whatever, from getting across the pit. That would be an assumption.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, there's a Grimlock down there, so one of the monsters was already wandering.
Yeah.
Fell in.
So are we persevering here, or are we going to go up to find where the creature is that we have to kill?
No, we have to move on. We just have to.
Okay.
Right, so
it must be.
So it's my go.
I'm just going to, because Jim wasn't there, just an interlude, I'm not telling you what to do or anything. I'm just going to throw up the map, because I don't think, Jim, you've seen that map of the church, have you?
was it in the bottom left of the map
Yeah.
that you shared?
Yeah,
The 40
yeah.
steps.
Yeah, I'm just
I had a little look. We were very briefly in there at the beginning of the
So yeah,
game. The session I joined
This is
back, and
totally-
then I saw it before here.
yeah.
I
So
saw the little
so
grate.
that's the church. There's these pews here. So you can see the entrance here to the where the dungeon is. There's the entrance to the church. There is a load of pews all around the place here. And then in here is where there was which you are assuming is the other, which is where they feed the monster, so they don't have to go into the thing. And when you think about it, the key for the gate was kept back in the sheriff's office, so the sheriff's house. So he was the only person with it, so they had to have some other way to feed it. So that's
So
the
we
layout
could
of
walk
it.
away around it.
Right, we're going to go. So we're going to walk. That's what I was just wondering. Are we going to walk our way around there?
Well, you have to get across the hole, which is we're across, and now we're coming back again.
Right, I have an
I think
idea.
Right.
it's winding
It's
around.
Becky's go, yeah.
What's an idea?
Now I have this thing called second story walk. So
No, you don't, right? You don't.
No, you
You
don't.
don't. You had second
don't?
story, no, because you picked that one and the assassin, and then you picked all the cantrips and stuff. The cantrips and the spells comes with arcane trickster. Second story work and those other things don't belong to
Come with
arcane
that.
trickster.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, grand.
And that just makes you climb up stuff, isn't it? And then thing.
Now there was one. Sorry, is
Yeah.
it fast hands? Where
Yeah.
I get extra length on a jump, a run and jump that I
Okay.
make.
Well, let me just
Oh, I
quick.
think that's second story work, yeah. And then the fast hands is like you can do your lock pick as a bonus action.
They're
Like, if you
all
needed to do it
they're
in
under
middle of
the
fight.
they're under the roguish archetype thief, which but you took arcane trickster.
Okay.
So you just
Right.
you lose all them and you get some spells.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to get Adam, you little shit, to elevate me, help me get over this time, this jumpy, leapy thing.
Well, he'll have to do that.
Well,
He'll have to
that's
do that on
that's
his
not
turn.
his go. Yeah.
Oh, isn't it? So
Yeah.
okay. Oh, here we fucking go again.
Yeah, in combat anyway, I'll have to.
Let me just jump
Yeah.
and then continue on, and because I mean
I
they can
have to
shoot at
jump
you
to
straight
get
away.
over it first.
Yeah.
Acrobatic. Here we go. Come on, ice cream.
No, you're in the pit.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what you can do.
I can stop falling.
And no, what I'll do is I'll let you roll at advantage. You've rolled one device, so don't roll yet. You haven't heard what the trade-off is. I'm like a hag. It's not going to be for your benefit. No, if you want to take your dash action, so normally a dash action you would move twice the distance. So what you do is I'll let you take your dash action as well. So in this case, it will let you. Your full action will be to roll that at advantage, i.e. roll it again. And if you make it across, but that's your go ends. You're just on the other side.
No, I'm climbing back out the other side again.
Okay, well, hang on. You have to get damage for falling in. So you get another 2 damage. You're going to be dead from just trying to get out of that pit. Okay. So you're in the pit. You can't climb out. Someone's going to have to waste an action to get you out of that pit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I can climb myself out. You said I could pull myself up.
I said you could your hands could reach the top, but there's no way anyone's going to be able to. Not that poor little paltry girl from the Gaeltacht is not going to be able to pull herself up, especially as she's taking damage.
I'm 9, nearly 6 foot.
Yeah, but you're still 6 foot. The top is there. You're going to be like that. You're going to try and pull. I'll tell you what. Go over to the door there, and if you can pull yourself up on top, do a pull up on the door there. You can climb out of the pit. You can still take that other action, and I'll take the damage back.
Second action to get me out. Can I take the second action to get me
No,
out?
because you still need a hand to get out. But I'll let you go back and use your dodge or dash to try and jump that thing out.
No, because I'm going to end up getting slaughtered when I get over there because I'll have to stand there like a defensive slap.
You have to get over there.
Yeah, you're getting over it. You're getting damage. You're probably taking more damage falling into the hole every go.
Right.
Okay,
right.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Okay, so roll again, and I'll take that 2 off your hit points.
An advantage, roll that advantage.
No, you've already rolled once, so this will be the second dice roll.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I'll give you that 2 back there. So, so nothing lost. You're still in the hole in the ground. Okay, so that was your go.
Oh, fucking.
Jimmy
Jimmy dragged me out.
So let me just check see Chewy's spells. I just want to check
Can
one
he
of
not
them.
just drag me out with his teeth like
Yeah.
Lassie?
Chewy's gander's up now. Okay, that's no good to him. Okay, so right. Chewy will do that. Chewy will go over to the edge of the pit, and he'll sort of lean down, and you can sort of grab onto his collar or onto his hair. You lock onto him, and Chewy slowly backs up, pulling you out of the ground. Out of
Good
the hole.
dog, Chewy.
Okay,
Have
so
some
that was his
peanuts.
go. Adam,
Yeah.
peanuts are all gone. Whacker gave them away.
Yeah.
Okay, so Adam,
Right. So
you could
we
throw
can't
Chewy across
see-
the opening.
Yeah, we can. We'll move 5 foot. We can't see any
No,
of
it's
these.
against that.
No, you can't. That's why Chewy
We don't
used his
see-
action to bring Torvi out.
Yeah, and we can't. Yeah, so we don't see anybody.
So I don't have that. So we need to delete
I mean, I guess because it seems like there's
Connor.
attacks kind of being made. So I assume like we'll still be in initiative when we go round the corner and stuff. So I think what
Oh, both of them.
Adam is going to do is.
I thought you'd
He's
actually
gonna
finish this timeline tonight.
I mean, why?
Yeah, well, look where
why
that
would
got
you
you.
think that?
Yeah.
Now I don't know. So if I go Torvi, Whacker, and I'd say, and I do it on. I'll do it myself. I don't know if he's going to
Adam's
cast.
doing some magic with us.
Okay.
He's going to
So
cast
some
Bless.
Jedi
I
stuff.
don't.
we have to feed the wild cats
I don't
before
know.
they kill each other.
Did that work? Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
that did it. Did
It did, yeah.
It did. Bless. Okay, so that's bless on everyone. For the next
May the force be with
what's
you.
bless a minute? Is it a minute or something? Yeah.
It's not blessed. It's may the force be with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yes. Yes. Of course. May the force be with you. How do I? Oh, I'm on preparation, not combat. Sorry. So that's one level 1 slot down. Yeah, so that's his action. He's gonna try if he can. Part of the movement, he's gonna try and get across.
Okay. And if he wants to use his 2 actions, he can take it at advantage. He can take.
He's
one-
already may the force be with you with his action already.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he's trying to go. He's going to try and get across. Is he?
Hopefully the D4. Yeah. Acrobatics. Yeah.
Yes, please. Yeah.
One.
And he fails. So we.
Oh.
So
Oh,
he
why
lands in
did
the
it?
hole.
It didn't do the. Hang on. It didn't. Why didn't it? It didn't.
What
do
was
the
blessed as
D4.
an extra
Was
4, isn't it?
Yeah. Why didn't it do the?
Cause attack 1d4. Okay, yeah, he.
It should be. Oh, hang on now. No. I'm sorry, Phil. Can I take that back?
Yeah.
Because bless is I forgot. It's attacks and saves. It's not. It doesn't include checks.
Yeah. Okay, so if you want to use
Is that
the second,
alright if I just?
yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
I'll
that
do
was-
the dash.
Yeah, because so if he wants to have used his second action to have tried to jump across it, he can. He's in the hole anyway. He might as
I
well.
don't know how to. Yeah, I don't know
Just
how.
roll.
I don't know how to take bless off of.
I'll take them off him. I took. So who did you
Yeah,
bless? I'll do that. Torvi, I can see it. On them.
He did Adam, Torvi, and Whacker.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering whether he should have before he did that. No, because he was intending to like give someone a boost, so I'll have Adam stay in the hole, and then maybe put guidance on Torvi before he jumped in, or before he tried to jump,
Okay.
because you need to touch him to do it, and I
Okay.
don't want Torvi to fall in again.
Okay.
So he's gonna give.
Okay. So I think that's removed from them all. Okay. So yeah. Okay, that's him done. So I'll give him his damage.
he did it with
So
Adam,
he
I don't
takes.
know what he did with Adam.
I'll add the damage to Adam there. He takes 3 damage. Okay, so Adam has 3. Okay, so
Torvi will have guidance for the next
okay,
jump.
we're back
anyway.
around to Whacker.
Right. Well, look, I'll have a jump. Assuming I jump across, you say we're only allowed to move half an hour. I can't run further if I have a successful jump, do I? Is
Okay.
that my full distance?
Your full distance is 15 feet, so it's a 5-foot gap.
Yeah. 10,
So it's
15.
10.
Okay.
You're going to get to that square there is the first.
But
unless,
I'm always going to be within
unless you
range
take
of
a
the
dash
arrows.
action. If you take a dash action, you'll get 1, 2, 3 more. You'll get to, if you take a dash action, you're going to get to there.
Oh.
Okay. Well then,
And you can get
that's
shot
what
in
I'm
the back.
planning to do. Assuming I can jump over this freaking.
Okay, try it. So.
Okay.
You have good.
Here we go.
Back up.
And he's, oh wow. So not only does he jump over, he steps on Adam's head and somersaults across. And
so the jump places me here. Is that
jump
right?
places you there. So you can use the rest of your action. You are in range of the slot. If you decide to run, you can run to there if you want to.
Yeah.
And if you're there, the slot, you'll actually be out of. You'll be in a blind spot. This square here is blind. So if that's what you want to do.
But is that where the corridor or the potential corridor where the skeleton ran down?
No, I'll reveal a bit more of the wall there because when you would have landed here, you will see more of it. So I'll reveal more there. So you can see that bit there. That is just...
Well, then I'm jumping into that little alcove then.
Yeah. So yeah, in you go. So that's your go. Woo. And we're up to skeleton number, this fella, which fella? This guy here. So right, okay, let me just see. Jim, you're up.
Cool. Jim is gonna, he's going for it. He's gonna try. He'll use his dash to try and, jump across.
Okay, so he'll have walked to here, so we'll just queue up everyone there. Okay, so you're going to dash to just try and get across. Okay, so you can roll advantage, so.
Yep, click it on.
And jump.
And yeah, the 13 gets it for you, which was the second one you rolled. So, so you're across to there.
Okay.
Which is where you were a few minutes ago.
Yeah. He's a scaredy cat. The last time he got stuck with someone in melee, it did not go well for him.
Okay, and this guy pops out around the corner, and he looks at Whacker. He can't see a good bead on Whacker, so he targets Jim, and he lets go of his short bow. And he misses, and he pops back in, out of view from you guys.
Okay.
Next is this.
Do it, Torvi.
Oh, it's not Torvi's turn, yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Okay, so right now it's Torvi's turn. Sorry, I've stuff on the other side that you can't see that are moving. Okay, Torvi, you're up. Now you have...
Okay, hang on. Can I do what Jim did?
Yeah.
Enough of your missing, Torvi. Get over
but
here.
Also, what did Adam cast something on you, did he?
Oh, yeah, can
I
I roll with advantage?
So D4 to the check.
So an extra D4.
Well, if you do the dash, you'll have advantage.
Yeah,
and
do
you'll
the dash.
Yeah.
So
unless you
what do I
get
do?
2 1s, you hopefully guarantee to get across with that.
Okay. Okay, you're across. You're across on both of them.
Thank sweet baby, Jesus.
So you're beside Jim now.
So you're there beside Jim.
And do I have any movement left?
No, that's it. You used your
well,
dash.
I'm just going to stay here. The arrows can't get me here.
And you can't. And you don't have. You don't have your action, so you can't.
I will say one thing you can do, and Jim, you could have done this as well as a bonus action. You could have gone. You could have gone prone, so you could have jumped to the ground.
Okay.
Now, normally speaking, that's bad because your attacker has advantage because you're lying on the ground. However, in this case, with the way the arrow slits are at you, the arrow slits will have disadvantage against you because they'll be shooting down like that. So that's only something I just realized there. So if you wanted to be that. Now, Bex, you will use to stand up on your next go. You'll use half your movement to stand up. So if you do that, you'll only essentially be able to move 1 square after standing up. You'll still be able to attack, but you'll only be able to move 1 square if you do that. It's your call.
Do it.
Well, where I'm standing, the arrow slits can't see me.
I can. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Yeah.
Or
So
I mean, you
look,
could
go
move
Do I
slowly.
have any movement?
You could
left
crawl
at
on your
all?
belly.
Yes, you can crawl as well. Yeah.
You could Rambo your way and
Yeah.
just move very slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
'Cause
go on your
actually,
belly and then
that's
just crawl
never
across and
even-
then stand up on the other side, as you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I always forget that, but
Mm.
even without the arrow slits, if someone is prone, then a melee attack has advantage,
'Cause
but a
they're, like,
ranged one has
sticking-
disadvantage
Yeah.
because it's someone's laying flat, so you're trying to hit a
Yeah.
target on the ground.
So I take it, Jim.
Yeah.
Did you want to go
like-
prone? Did you?
Well, I didn't think of it. At
No,
night,
that's
I'm
my bad.
already gone.
I didn't even think of suggesting it. So I'll let you go if you want to. That's not a problem. You can do that.
Do I have any movement
well, look,
left,
if
Phil?
you're
No,
if
at the
you're
moment,
letting
no.
me,
Anyway,
if you're
Bex.
letting if you're letting me, then I'll
Yeah.
I'll drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Bex. One
Cheers,
way
bud.
they go dropping to the ground is basically a bonus action.
All right.
But you can. Why didn't? Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think. Can I move any further now?
No, and I'm just going to put Jim prone. So Bex, you're going prone, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just going to do the same to Jim there. I had to move back. Okay, so the two views are on, no, you've no more movement.
Okay.
So Chewie is going to try and jump across as well. Same rules.
He's a dog. He must get advantage on jumping around.
I was just going to say he's going to get natural advantage because of that, and he gets across in his first go, and on his second go he's going to drag Adam out of the hole.
Excellent.
Okay.
Right. Teleported like me. He's as bad as me.
You're assuming there, Jim, that he can actually teleport.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
He's not necessarily a blink dog.
Could be going invisible. That's true.
Okay, so it's Adam's turn. Adam, you're up. And he's got guidance on him twice for some reason or other. I'll take one of them off. Which is you, Ben. You're Adam.
All right. How do I keep? Yeah, I'm waiting to hear Jim.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm sorry, fella. I don't know what tonight is. Something like that. So am I? Can I? If I click that off, does that? All right. How do I take guidance off?
I took it off. I actually taken it off. Do you want? There's guidance on him twice. Do you want it off both times?
Oh shit! Sorry, it was Adam. Sorry.
Yeah, I've done it there now. His guidance
Yeah,
is
I'll
gone.
have to take it off.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, Adam's gonna be. I mean, in what everyone else is. I think he's gonna. Yeah, I think he's gonna get on his crawl on his stomach, and kind of seeing what everyone else is doing. He's like, oh, well, fair enough.
Okay, so
looks fun.
I'll add.
So he's gonna
that
get-
affects you. So he's gone.
He'll go prone, and he's gonna start shimmying. He's gonna start solid snaking it across.
Okay, where is he going as far as?
I suppose as far as he can get with what would half
Over to
movement
Whacker.
Yeah, say there. We'll give him there.
Or is it already? So this is difficult terrain, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
So it'll
he's
be
really
half
only
and
going
half again.
Look,
So we'll get
we'll go two
about a
squares. That's
quarter.
10. We'll go 2 squares. I
Yeah.
think that's fair
10
enough.
feet. 10
Because of the
feet.
feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
well, he's
Yeah, 'cause
swimming
they've
in
been
this shit.
dealing
We
with-
may as well
Yeah.
crawl in it while
Well, he
we're
could.
at it.
He could dash. So he gets to crawl again.
He could, yeah. So dashing on my, he's crawling really quick on his stomach,
So he dashes to there.
giving himself serious,
Young people.
serious rubble burn on his.
Yeah.
on his
So I can't believe it's nearly fucking 9:30 and we haven't got to the corner.
Still, we're literally crawling through
Literally,
the.
yeah.
We're crawling
It
through
is-
the
I-
sewers.
I've heard of a dungeon crawl before, but
Uh,
okay. Right, who's up there? Whacker.
Right. I'm going.
You're
to
standing.
move-
You're standing. So you're looking at all these.
The only one standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like
Last man
scumbags down
standing.
there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just like stop fluting around, guys. I'll move forward so that I can see it further down that corridor,
Okay.
but I don't want to run into it.
You want to go to here, like, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to see.
Yeah, come on, turn around. Turn around.
So that's what you see. You probably can see a little bit more of it, I suppose. So that's what you see from there.
Not a lot.
Okay, well then I'll move. Can I take one more movement down?
You can.
Down into the corridor, Vic.
Where do you want to go? Show me where you want to.
Get down one.
Well, that's a wall there beside you. So you're going to go to here, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you see. This is what you're going to. So that's
Be very brave, isn't he?
So you can see the skeletons right there beside you.
Characteristically so.
Okay, well then target the skeleton. Because that's just movement. I haven't actually done it yet.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're entitled to.
Skeleton 2.
Yeah, skeleton 2 is targeted.
And
What are
then,
you using?
the rapier. Sure, the rapier.
And unfortunately, you don't get your 2d6 because you're the only person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what?
hit.
All right.
Oh.
So
Heavy
yeah,
damage.
you deal them some damage.
Right, that's me.
What the fuck is their armor class? Sorry, I have to just check what their armor class is. How did that?
Hang on.
Oh yeah, you hit him with 13. Yeah, sorry, it was a 13. It was 7 plus 6 you got.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's you done. And okay, so the best target that this guy can see is not you anymore. And so he targets Chewie.
Where's Chewie?
Chewie's over besides Jim.
Getting Chewie.
So
We
he
can only
shoots at
see
Chewie.
one.
Oh, an arrow goes flying out the arrow slit and sticks into Chewie.
So he's in the room.
Ho, ho, ho.
He's in behind the arrow slit.
And he does that damage. Ooh. So Chewie's got
Chewie's wounded.
he's got an arrow sticking out his arse.
Oh.
Okay, Jim.
All right. Jim he's not happy about that, but he's gonna dash crawl.
So that's 4 squares, we'll say.
2, 3, 4. So shimmy past. Or you know what? Actually, sorry, Phil.
Yeah.
If he's dashing, is it all right then? If he basically goes, he'll do it on his next turn. Actually,
You could
say once he gets
shimmy
beyond the window,
and then
he'll
stand up. Yeah, you can do that if you want. No, you can do that.
So
you'll get to probably where here. I would say shimmy, because when you stand up, you're going to have half your movement, which is so
stand up half.
15. Actually, yeah, you'll probably get to about there. Really, you'll get just past the window, and I'll remove.
Yeah, whatever you think is appropriate. Yeah, so
because
just,
the rough terrain doesn't stop your standing up. It's you lose. Yeah, so it's a bit weird.
Yeah, in the movement. So say if it took, I've got 30 feet, so it would take 15 feet to stand up.
Yeah,
and then
7.
I have 15 left.
Yeah, so you have 10.
That 7.
10. Yeah, you're probably actually only going to get to there.
You're
going to be still in shot.
Pretty much everything in 5th edition, you're supposed to round down. So I assume it's the same for movement. So I'd say I've only got 5 feet.
Yeah, so you're about there.
Yep. Cool.
Okay, that's Jim.
Yep.
That was your dash. And who's up now? Okay, so the skeleton beside Whacker is going to attack. Now, he's actually didn't have time to change his short sword out, so he's actually going to fire his short bow at you. So he'll be doing that at disadvantage, because he's within 5 feet of you, so... And he misses you.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying.
And
he didn't have time to change his shorts.
So, and with that, he's dropping his short sword, and he's getting his... he's taking out his short bow. Wow, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a short.
No wonder he's a skeleton.
Yeah.
He's no brain.
And that guy is no longer... Okay. Right, that's it. Torvi.
Okay, so I'm just... Can I do the shimmery...
Like Jim, you'll
dash.
You'll get to... You will... If you're going to... okay, you have 2 options. You can crawl to here,
Yeah.
or you can and be still prone, or you can crawly and then stand up and not be prone anymore, but be here.
Yeah.
And you're just barely in range of the window slit. So I'll
Can I
take the
hide behind
shot.
Jim?
I'll take the shot at disadvantage, though.
Can
No,
I
you will
hide?
get cover. You'll get cover from Jim.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what I'm doing then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the prone off you. So that's your go.
I just like this. Jim.
I'm Ray. Now I'm singing in my head.
Jim, flap that go.
I'm singing.
Distract him.
I'm singing the Crawley Dash to the tune of the Monster Mash. Chewy.
So Chewy
Go on.
is bounding, and
Come on,
the
girl.
terrain is not affecting Chewy at all.
And Chewie's
'cause Chewie's
pissed
a
now
dog.
with an arrow in its
Yeah.
hip.
So Chewy tears off around the corner, gets to here, locks onto because
fair play to you, Chewie.
so
Coming to
all
me.
he's been doing all night is being
Saving us.
dragging us out of holes. So he attacks,
Yeah.
and just he's like a dog with a bone. He just goes in and misses. There's bones everywhere. He doesn't know which one he wanted. So unfortunately, Chewie dramatically ran around the corner and did nothing. Okay, Adam, which is you, Jim.
Adam is
Alistair,
gonna
Ben.
Yeah.
Multiple personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's making his way around, so he can only get 15 feet with the rough terrain. So
He'll get to just behind.
yeah.
What? Yeah.
Do I have anything? Anything? I mean, there's nothing.
You could dash,
in the
get
way of-
another move, get down to.
Yeah, because I just want to double check in case he has just something that he can.
If you want,
Throw
and
that.
he can dash to because he can tear around the corner, and we'll get him as far as this wooden door here.
He's
If you
just,
want.
he's just gonna get around there because
Okay.
I have nothing to throw or anything.
Yeah. So he can now. You can now see, thanks to Adam and Adam passing on his vision all the way through to us. There's a door there. So you can see into there. There's a corridor, and there is a door blocking your view a little bit there, so you can see it. And just so you know, and so I won't forget it, that boards, that timber that's in front of Adam there now, is actually normal terrain. That won't be classed as rough terrain.
not a hole in the
However,
ground.
before you go off, tearing off down that corridor, there is still another passageway down this way, which is not, which you can see the doors are smashed, which is not other terrain. However, unfortunately, at this point in time, that does that. And I mustn't forget that. Where is he? Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
Boris.
Martin, Donald.
And tree skeletons.
And
Michael.
Mihal.
Oh, yeah.
Mihal, Martin, Boris, and Donald.
Yeah.
Someone else appear. I didn't see.
Well, no, the guy's looking at them on the combat tracker. That's the worst thing about the combat tracker in this sort of a thing. It just shows you everybody that's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil. If I'm assuming I can't take conditions off myself because you could players could just take them off.
No, you can't.
But,
What are you trying to?
Adam's got prone on him.
I think you might actually be able to take them off. Sorry. Anyway, Adam, is it? The fucking combat tracker.
Yeah, it's just he's got double prone.
Oh yeah.
What's that? Double prone.
That's standing up. He's
Stand up and lie down. Stand up and lie down.
Actually, maybe I forgot to take it off somebody else.
I've never seen the combat. Oh, I have seen the combat tracker.
It's the with the.
I'm always looking on the left.
It's the cross swords up the top.
Yeah, the cross
Yeah.
swords.
So
I
ju-
missed
just
some of the
as
very
a
basic stuff.
A point
at
of
the beginning
order.
the Stroud one.
Yeah.
Is it unusual to have that open? Is that not a normal view? That
Combat
people
tracker.
have open?
Normally,
Yeah.
the combat tracker, the initiative tracker would be like the DM would put it. I probably actually can. You know what? I probably can hide these off it.
Because we always, I thought that was the view.
No.
people had
Normally,
to
no.
keep
You
an
would
eye on
normally
that.
no. No, it would be normally written down on a piece of paper. But the thing is, I would be able to go. Well, these aren't in view yet, so I could actually remove
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll actually.
Oh no, I never knew that I could.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought the combat tracker was like a You know what I mean? I thought it was
DM
only on
tool.
the DM side or something.
There's fuck all
Yeah, I
tools
didn't
that
know
the
it
DM does have. I just have extra buttons on the combat tracker that you don't have, like for effects and stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, so who are we? Whose go is it?
It was Adams.
It was Adams. Yeah, Adams. Okay, Whacker, back to you.
So I'm still targeting this skeleton.
Yeah.
2.
And you will get your 2d6 this time because Chewie's there.
Yeah.
Chewie's there.
So I'm still targeting him.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I was just about to say it's an automatic miss anyway, but I've just noticed that Whacker still has the magic weapon on him, which he shouldn't. It should have hated.
And you can you can disengage as your special thing if you want to.
Right. Chewie finish him off.
You can disengage if you want, Ray.
Okay, yeah.
As a rogue.
So I'll step.
To there as well.
Yeah, just out of his range, whatever that is, to maybe there.
Yeah, that's no problem. And I actually know why they come visible, because otherwise I can't move them on the thing. So I'm actually going to. He's going to target Jim. He's not going to target Chewie.
Yeah.
But you're at the corner of the slot, so I'm going to give. I'm going to do a -2 on my attack. Give me a bit of partial cover.
I'm going him.
Oh,
short
you
bow.
want him.
And no, misses completely.
Because we're bobbing and waving close
he
to
then
flapping.
does that.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, with the
flapping.
coat flapping.
Yeah. So he does that, and you can hear shuffling around inside. No, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
It's too far away. Okay, Jim, you're up.
I am the albatross. Yeah, he'll make his way around 5, 10, 15. He'll move his difficult terrain movement, and I'm going to fire off a chill touch at Mr. Nut. Where's my actions gone? Sorry.
Skeleton 2, yeah. You haven't targeted.
One.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so
Nat 1.
that was. I'm going to have a Prosecco D20 from. What's it called?
Dakota Irish.
Thank you very much, Dakota Irish.
Irish.
Food porn. So Prosecco D20, because it was a natural one. I was waiting for the first
very
natural 1 or 20. Okay, so yeah, you miss, and that was the end of that.
Will make you fat, yeah.
Is that actually alcohol?
It's 30%. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It's actually 30% Prosecco.
Jesus.
And they're Dakota Irish, are they?
Yeah, he gets them in. I think they're made in the UK somewhere. He just resells them, obviously. But yeah, they're gorgeous.
Yeah,
You
me
do
want.
Claire got me one of them for my birthday. Yeah, 33% Prosecco.
Oh, nice. Me want.
It's the full set of the full D8 dice of I think. Anyway.
Oh, it's 33% Prosecco. I thought it was 33% alcohol.
No, 33% Prosecco. Yeah. Okay, so
Make a death save.
yeah. So I just have to see here where he's going. 5, 10, 15. Okay, he can do that. So Martin's on the move.
Martin.
So he moves to there. Oh, we've lost someone. We've lost Jim's gone green screen.
What?
We've lost your video.
No, he hasn't for us.
I see
We
him.
still have him.
We
Alright.
haven't.
I've lost him. The world has lost you. Okay. So he gets as far as there, and that's all he does. So next up, we have the skeleton. The only person in range of the skeleton is Chewie. So the skeleton takes a short sword swipe at Chewie. Oh, and hits him.
Oh, Chewie's getting him.
Chewie's getting
Bad night for Chewie.
flaked. Yeah.
Great. How is he?
He's grand.
Okay.
He can slobber himself.
He can actually, yeah, if he needs be. And this guy, sorry, is...
No. Here, you stay over here. Oh, you're so.
So he goes to there. Torvi.
Okay, well,
If you wanna come
I'm just going to follow Jim
Okay.
as far as I can, I suppose,
Okay.
that way.
Suppose there we'll give you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna target the skeleton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I in
Targeted.
range to hit it with a sword?
No, not a sword, but if you've
No.
Move forward and kick his ass.
you
can't
won't
move
you
forward.
you
Use-
can't get enough to get into
No, I
melee.
don't have any. No. Because I put my crossbow away, so I only have a sword out. So I
Okay.
don't really think there's anything I can do.
Well, you can move again, so you can do your dash.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, if you want
Okay,
that.
yeah.
But
I'll
you won't
do
be able to
that.
attack. So
No, that's fine. I'll just
You
go
could,
to here then.
yeah, no problem.
If you're a dagger or a hand axe or something, you might be able
Control-
to draw
No, I
it
just
freehand
have
and throw
fucking
it.
swords.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swords, like I just have so many swords.
So Chewie is still targeting skeleton.
Oh, hold on. Oh no, we can't go back now. Sorry, it's
Yeah.
Chewie. I was gonna say because Torvi's got the spear,
Yeah.
her magic spear.
Oh,
Oh, no, I
shit!
just-
Yeah.
Throw that.
Okay. Anyway, the skeleton's dead.
Yeah. Chewie's gone. Chewie was pissed off.
Yeah.
Hey,
so,
Chewie, gives one of them bones. I'll put it in
so
your bag for you.
he,
to
as a
take.
bonus action, Chewie throws a bone across to you,
Yeah,
and
and I put it
Chewie's
back.
going to then continue his move 5, and no, he's not going to. What am I doing? He's going to go as far as. No, actually, he's not because he's going to get fucking block the corridor. So he's going to run over to there beside Adam.
Okay.
Actually, no, yeah, that's what he's doing. Right, Adam, Ben,
Right, Adam's
Alistair.
gonna
Jim.
James.
Yeah.
Boris, Mihal.
Yeah.
Now, like, if Adam runs in, is this the little hole in those boards? Is that hole there? Does it look unstable?
I don't
or-
know. You can see the boards are old.
Is that hole just on the map, or is there really a hole
Okay,
in
there
the
is
floorboards?
the one of the boards does look to be fucked. But
Look,
I'm
it
not
could be
saying to you,
another pit,
don't be
you know, just
metagaming
this
it.
one is covered over.
Don't be metagaming it. You know.
Yeah, well, that's what Adam's thinking because it's like he doesn't want to just step on them. So
Yeah.
he's
Or
gonna.
you could just step down and see what's down the other corridor. Because you don't like to look at that one.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do because because obviously I'm more familiar with Jim's spells, but I did see that Adam has command, so if it should be I'd say it's a wisdom save, is it?
Sorry.
Yeah. So I'm gonna target this guy and I'm gonna
That's
cast
where you come back from.
command.
I think it does.
Oh,
What's that?
what
I see you had a load of people targeted.
target it?
Man,
Looking at in your
I have it
inventory.
here.
It targeted, yeah. He's still targeting Torvi and
he shouldn't
Black
be. He's
Ops.
saying on the thing he's not. He's saying it only targets Martin.
yeah, not on the
Martin,
map
yeah.
it said it wasn't. But
Don't
anyway,
forget
Martin
spells you
failed,
can't
did he?
double click. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Which one was it? Doesn't matter. Adam
Save
Wackerstone.
8. Martin failed.
Okay.
So yeah, so that means all right, command. So I'm just gonna. You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. So some typical commands are as follows. So approach. The target moves towards you by the shortest and most direct route, ending its turn if it moves. If it moves within 5 feet of you, it ends. So I'm just basically sticking out the Jedi hand and I'm just saying,
Okay. Yeah.
to me, and he's gonna try and force pull, basically command
To there.
a mind trick this guy to walk across to
I
see
hope
does
this
he
works.
fall through the floorboards.
And he walks across the floorboard. It
Yeah.
creaks a bit, but he's now right beside you.
Okay, so I don't think anything else happens. It's just the moves towards you, ends its turn if it moves. With it.
Okay, Whacker. If
Oh,
you
hold on, sorry.
is it a
I
bonus?
just want to see, does it do it? No, does it do it on? He'll do that when it's his turn.
Okay, on his
Sorry,
turn.
they do it on their next turn.
Okay, well, pretend maybe the floorboard won't work this time. Okay,
Yeah.
Sorry, about
Whacker,
that.
you're up.
Right,
Sword as
here,
well.
look, I'm up. Okay.
Now, where you're standing at the moment,
It's fine.
Adam is blocking everything, but Chewie's obviously only waist height. So if you go, if you were to go to say here or here,
Yeah.
you could actually shoot over Chewie if you're doing a range spell. Is all I'm saying. You just can't. You will give him a cover of 2+2 there to his armor class if you shoot from behind Adam.
Right, look. Chewie's blocking that door or making his doggy attempts to
You
block.
could let you squeeze past, but it's going to be taking 5, 10. You're going to move half your movement to get here. So you will. The closest you will get is 5, 10. The closest you will get beside that guy if you want to.
Beside Martin?
Sorry, you go 1. Oh no, you'll only get there because it's rough terrain. But you
Okay,
can stand
yeah.
here and shoot over Chewie if you want.
Over
Chewie's
Chewie,
not
'cause
going to
it's
do
not
you.
that high.
Chewie's not going to give any cover because Chewie's only that height. Like so, you'll be.
Okay, well, I'll step in behind Adam there, and the short bow. Yeah, is he targeted?
He is Martin.
And then untargeted.
Untargeted.
I'm still targeting the other guy, even though he's
Skeleton
gone.
2.
Yeah,
Okay, should
Can
be
you
gone.
take that off?
yeah, he's gone now.
Okay, and the short bow.
So you what? And you it falls down the hole, shoots down the hole on you.
Brilliant.
Okay, so nothing. Okay, Jim.
Jim is 5.
Fairly
10,
cluttered now with
15.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna dash and
So
do
that's his
another.
15.
He's gonna go another 5, 10. What's that? 5, 10. Is that 50? Yeah, he'll
15.
go there, and he can't really see around the corner, but he's just gonna see if he can hear. Maybe can he give a listen? See, does he hear anything?
I want to see
Okay,
it.
so on Martin's go, does he listen? Yeah, well, apart from you can hear this Grimlock shouting and roaring his head off at you.
Yeah.
And you can hear Panther. There's nothing else really that you can hear. You can see a bit more of the corridor, so I'll reveal that there now in a second.
Yeah.
So the Grimlock. So yeah, that's what you see.
Because if he approaches Adam, so with command, if you get him to move towards you, if they get within 5 feet of you, it ends their turn.
Okay, so he's done that. So he
it
doesn't
ends his
attack.
Turn to to just kind of, but he's out of it now.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, I'll double check it, but he should be out of it.
Sure. That skeleton is dead. Why is he still showing up? Why is he still getting a turn? Sorry, I just want to see where these two guys are. Okay, it's fine. That's fine.
So what iffy about those floorboards in corridor 1? And we don't know what else it'll open up to.
No.
Okay, Torvi, you're back up. It's fairly
Okay,
cluttered
so-
there now.
Yeah, so I'm going to go down to Jim. I can go that far,
You
can't
can,
I?
yeah. That's how far you'll get.
And then I can do a dash down to... Oh,
So that's how far you'll get, yeah. And then you can do a dash.
and then we dash to where beside Jim there or whatever.
You can go a bit further if you want.
Yeah, go on then.
That's your
I just
maximum.
want to see what's
Yeah.
down there,
Okay,
yeah.
so you now see down this corridor. And you can see there's another one of those Grimlocks up the end. And you can see on the right of the corridor, there's a shitload of arrow slits.
Okay.
We got to clear these.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are we going to clear those? We're going to have to go in that other corridor first. And
Yeah, they're in
clear
the
them
main.
See, there
covered.
has to be entrances
Yeah,
somewhere.
there has to be entrances here and here.
Yeah, it
We're
looks
going to have
like
to go
if you
down
say
that
go
corridor,
around.
boys.
Okay. Okay, so Chewie, where the fuck's Chewie? Is
I'm
he
bringing
going
up
to
the
be
rear.
Chewie's
We did see the big fat Grimlock go across the floorboard, so
Yeah.
you never know. Could be all right.
So Chewie's standing beside a Grimlock, and so Chewie does a bite, and this time he actually latches on. Oh, this fucking
Good dog.
damage show, but he does get a bite into Martin. Okay, Adam, you're up. You're beside him.
He's gonna be. He'll swing. Swing his. Sorry, just retarget him. He's gonna swing his sword at him.
And he hits. So Martin is
Low armor class. Okay.
So yeah, so the Grimlock's taken obviously damage from this. You do notice that Grimlocks are blind, but this guy doesn't seem to be able to. when Chewie was barking at him, he didn't seem to be able to hear Chewie. And that.
Right.
Okay, Whacker, you're up. Now, the problem
Right.
is you're not going to get in for a melee, but you will get it ranged, and you will get your 2d6 on a ranged attack as well.
Well, look, I'll still target that guy, and then
Martin.
Martin, yeah.
and the short bow.
Okay, so that's enough for a hit, so give your damage. And to give us 2d6
He's
and I'll
gone.
add him.
He gone.
So another 8. Okay, so with that, that was Martin. And with that, Martin just crumples to the ground in a slobbering mess.
So I still have movement because I haven't. So can I now move into the position where Martin was?
Here's an unusual thing, right? Normally, you would have your bonus. You can actually take your movement, and then you can actually take your dash first, and then you'll still have your other movement.
Bonus movement.
Because you get bonus move. Normally your bonus you use it to disengage, but your man's dead now, so you don't need to disengage. So you can actually do your bonus as a dash, and you can then do your normal movement.
Where would that get me in the corridor now?
The corridor
Down
straight
that
ahead.
long-
Remember what I said to you, this is normal terrain, this would. So you lose
you can see
1
those
to
there.
there. So you'd go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That'll be your normal movement, and then so you'll be moving any distance beyond that you want. So it'll get you out of range of the arrow slits.
Okay, so give me the dash move and put
Do you
me
want the
where
full
that.
movement?
Yeah, the full movement you want. Cause
Okay,
that's
so
me.
you have another
Yeah.
you have another 4 squares you can move. So Bex, show me where you
Okay.
want to go with them.
So does that open up any more views to me? When I
It
get
will
to
once
that?
you once you stop. Like, okay,
Well,
oh, right, where you are now? Yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
you
so
get there.
I'm still. I
Yeah,
haven't-
yeah,
I
yeah,
may
I get
not
you.
have stopped yet. You know,
Okay.
I just. What am I seeing here?
Okay, so what you're seeing here is you can see there's a door to your right here.
Yeah.
You can see the 2 arrow slits that they fired at you from where the pit is, but they're obviously empty now. They've moved somewhere else if there was something there. You also see the rest of this room here, which is all just broken shit, and you can see there's a wall, there's a door broken, and it's into an area where there's some other stuff.
Okay.
And there's a door here.
Okay. So.
There's the rest of that corridor.
And that's a table in the middle of the room.
Yeah, it's just
you
a
see
table.
See the arrow slits that are up on the opposite wall to where I am.
They're empty now.
No, we don't know that yet. do we?
Sorry,
You
these
said
ones
they're gone.
The
here.
one. No, on the opposite side, where we just came in.
Yeah.
In the little top right. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're going out. Okay,
Yeah,
so
they're going out. They were the ones that were firing at you when you were at the pit.
okay, so I'll move the rest of my distance into the room towards the table.
Okay. So you're going this way, is it? Is that where you want to go?
Yeah,
I just want to be there.
that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, you can
Yeah.
probably get to there. So now that
No,
gives...
I'll go the one before. I'll go
I
the
want to
one
be behind the door.
behind the door.
Okay, so you'll see a little bit more. So... Oh shit, wrong thing. What is that? What's happening when you're... I'm not on map reveal, sorry. Okay, so you're looking at... You're going to be sort of seeing that way around the door. So you can see that the door leads into an area, like a passageway here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there's a
There's
corridor,
definitely
there's a
sounds.
wall here. So it's probably a passageway into where the arrow slits down by the Grimlock
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
There's definitely some up there in the top right as well, because there was people shooting at us from there.
Okay, so this guy goes... So from this room up here, out comes a skeleton. And he targets you. He's also got... Hang on. He's also got him targeted. Right, so he's popped out of this room. And he's going to short bow you. Which is a miss.
This is
And
whack.
so
Touchable.
It's that leather jacket. It's so shiny. It's glancing.
and he just retreats a little bit into the room there.
Okay.
So where are we now? Sorry.
Jim,
No, it's
Jim's
not Jim.
seeing, I mean,
Sorry. There was something else. No, you're fine. Yeah, Jim.
Yeah,
Go, Jim.
on to me. Yeah, Jim's gonna if Torvi's in the way, he'll move beyond Torvi because he's gonna chill touch.
Okay. So
Gonna
you will
fire
get
one
to
at
probably
Meg.
about there.
if he has to move beyond, so he's gonna.
Yeah. Well, you can
Target
go
me
here
more.
if you want to, like.
And whatever is.
What's
I
up to
don't
you?
want to be in the game, but yeah, I mean, if he can leave a space for Torvi, so he's gonna chill touch. Oh, a 10. Nope,
Yeah. No.
that's he's whiffed on that one. Yeah, and he's gonna move.
It was a
back
bit more like a
behind
light
Torvi.
breeze.
Yeah. And Martin is dead.
Yeah,
So
he
just-
waves with the skeleton hand.
Yeah. So Martin is dead. So we're back to. Okay, he'll do that. And sorry, I just have to check what his movement is. I think that's what it is. Okay, right. So yeah, he goes to there. So he's heading this. He's heading down the road at you. Okay, Torvi.
Okay, I'm going to use the spear part of the.
Okay,
Is that okay?
that's fine. Yeah, you're gonna throw it.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
course
you
you
can throw a melee. You might as well throw.
So I'm going to target.
Well, you won't get there.
Really
Yeah.
hard.
And remember, on the sword on your attack, there'll be two. There's one for it with bow and arrow one, and there's one with a throne.
Yeah.
symbol. So it's the throne one you're doing.
Which is this one. Yeah.
Top one.
Phil, does the gate
I think it's a long
gate
Yeah.
gay bulg, the like Cú Chulainn spear, is that the one that returns to Torvi?
Returns
Or
back
is that
to
the
your
other
hand.
one?
No,
That
that was
was
the other one. Yeah, because the other one is too good.
Yeah, the
Yeah, it was, wasn't
the-
it?
this one is because I
Unreal.
have done my fucking research on me swords.
Yeah, jeez.
Research on swords.
Okay,
Yeah,
tell us.
there was
And
Callum
this one
Bulg
is
and
the
people.
spear of Cú Chulainn, made from bones of sea monsters,
Yeah.
and apparently it was a flaming spear that it flamed as you threw it.
Yeah.
Just saying. So it's
I
gonna
know,
look
and I remember
cool.
seeing in the myth-
Gonna like look
Torvi,
blind.
I tell you,
Oh,
hang
okay.
on.
Hold on.
If look, I'm gonna say something. Torvi, if she's a real student there for Celtic mythology, I remember reading this about Cú Chulainn spear once, right? Which was he wouldn't just throw it; he would throw the spear up and he would kick the spear at people. So I mean,
Oh,
if
I'm gonna
Torvi
do
really
that.
wants to be
I'm
try
gonna
and
do
kick the
that.
spear, try and
That sounds
bicycle
different.
kick it.
Yes, I like to stick to traditional, yes. Okay, here we go. Fucking better hit something. Please, God. I don't fucking believe
Yeah. You do? No, you gotta.
I miss.
Oh, it critted, yeah.
It says
First
crit
one,
hit
it
and a
critted.
miss.
What happened? Yeah.
What happened
Did it
there?
roll twice?
No, hang on a second.
Maybe you rolled
Throne.
twice. Yeah, she
You
rolled
You
an
actually had
attack
yourself
and critted.
targeted
Oh.
for some reason or other. Okay, so yeah, for some reason or
Oh,
other.
Did you target Michael here?
It says I'm targeting
I,
you.
you know, you're right. On my character sheet, it says you targeted Michael, but it says Torvi attack 24 at Mihal, and then attack 10 at Torvi's yourself.
You missed yourself.
You missed yourself as you threw
Oh,
it.
That's
great.
as
So you
as
hit
as Torvi
Right,
as
so do the
Torvi
damage,
as
that's
Torvi does her little kick in the spear.
Yeah, she
Hits
missed
the
it.
spear and gets the crit. Jim's
Yeah.
just gonna cheer on and go, "Cú Chulainn!"
Do it. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, so lit that like instantaneous.
Cleared
death.
that
So
car
it
out.
just flamed
Fuck.
off and just eviscerates him. There's this trail, like a contrail from an aircraft, just flies down.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
you missed it. It was
Yeah.
brilliant. You missed
I
it.
know
all.
Jim saw it. Look, he's the
Yeah.
only one there. to
tell
see
you,
it.
I tell you how much Torvi. You want to know how much
Yeah.
Torvi fucked that guy up, Becky? In order to instant kill something, if I'm not mistaken, you have to do minus double their max HP. So
Oh,
Yeah,
his
God.
yeah,
You
yeah.
now the
So
only thing is,
you
yeah, you
killed
did
him
24, and he was 12 or something. You need to kill him. Now the only thing is that will
Yeah.
function as a normal spear from now on until tomorrow. So it's like the lightning one in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
No,
now it's
to
just
be
a
honest,
spear.
I'll tell you. Yes, now it's here. I didn't, so we'll have to be careful. That I'll have to give you a spear one. I didn't expect you to rest an 8 hours before it, so I didn't think you, Jim, would have the spells, or you'd actually have the spear for this adventure. But that's fine. That's the way it is. They're the rolls. You did take 8 hours, and you did attune it yourself. Okay, so the spear is there now. It's 4 minutes to 10.
You still have movement.
Do you need to ring Charlie?
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we-
Sorry.
Okay, so what we'll just do is, sorry,
poor
whose go is that?
children.
We'll just finish off the round, just so we're okay
Yeah.
with 2
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah,
So it'll be
yeah.
Chewy,
No
it'll be
problem.
Chewy's go next.
Do you
So-
want to move down the corridor?
Oh no!
Yeah.
If I move down this corridor, Phil, would I be better off going back up and around
You
where
can't ask him
Wacker
that.
is?
It's your decision.
What way were you going to go, Ben? Were you going to go back down that corridor and come out the
I'm
end?
going to move. Chewy's going to
Um,
run.
He'd probably. I mean, I
Chewy's
think
running
Jim,
beside
if that thing's dead, I don't think Jim is going to want to be kind of like pressing on himself down
Yeah.
with the arrow slits. He doesn't want to be. I mean,
So
crawling.
you'd be going back
He's gonna-
around.
Well, look, if that was the case,
Adam's gonna.
Wacker
5'10".
would be calling out that I've got into the room and it's not filled with enemy. So calling
okay.
the boys to come this way.
No problem
come
with
this
that.
way.
I'm just going to give you one word of caution before you do decide. Wacker can see that there's a wall here,
Show me just.
a wall there, and that there's
Oh,
a door
yeah.
here. But Wacker cannot see what's in this. There is obviously
know, yeah.
in the
Yeah.
guard room there,
But-
and there is arrow slits on the other side. You don't know that there's not
Yeah.
anybody in there.
Jim.
Yeah. So we'd be
Jim
better
doesn't
off
like the
going
look of the
back
arrow
around.
slits.
Well,
Jim
then
doesn't
either
know
way,
what's
you're going by the arrow
inside.
slits, so
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going back around because
Yeah.
Jim is
Yeah.
looking for where the people are shooting the arrows out from because
Right.
he doesn't want to
Well,
go
I'm
back.
going to move me 10 feet back
Of
around.
course you
then,
can.
that
Okay, and Chewy's ran in beside Wacker. That was his goal.
Yeah,
So for the last go of
I-
the evening, Adam, it's up to you. Do you want to die in front of the arrow slits there?
No, he's moving. I
Can you
tried
go
to move
crawl
his
and
30
crawl?
foot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
tried to move that was
That's
30
30 foot.
foot.
Okay,
and,
so
and
that's
if
his
and if
first
it's
action.
not enough to get him beyond them,
Well,
he'll dash and go like 5, 10, 15. You know, kind
Yeah,
of
wait, show me where you want to go.
20.
So
he's
you can
moving
jump across the
20
table.
of his dash.
Woo. So he jumps
Oh, sorry,
across
that's a
it.
table. I keep
Yeah,
thinking
but
it's
it's okay.
a
He
keep
jumps
thinking
across
it's
it, goes.
and he's looking into the
Yes, I
kind of
will
the
reveal
top right.
that there now. So he can
It's-
see now into that room there. So
And
that's,
he's got 10 foot of movement, but could he
well, he does because he jumped over the table. He had 25 to get
Oh,
there. and he had
yeah,
to
yeah.
fall to the table. So
yeah, true. Yeah, he's just gonna steel himself for an attack.
okay, so we will pause it there. We'll save everything there.
Thanks,
And so
Very much, Phil.
next Thursday we will continue this
Yeah,
dungeon crawl, but it won't be crawling.
So we should have called it a
very
dungeon
little
crawl.
one, yeah.
Okay, so
Good
thanks
stuff,
guys.
boys. Listen.
Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll push this up on YouTube
Thanks.
tomorrow.
Thanks. See you
take it
guys.
easy.